Let's see.
There we go.
There it is.
There we are.
There you go. We're live.
Okay, there we go.
Had some technical difficulties. Thank you. Thank you for
JKL
that.
messed it up again. Darn it all.
I'm not even in control.
I don't know how you did it from New York, but you messed it up again, buddy.
All right. So we have some people in the chat here. Let's say hello to some people. Let's see.
Hello, some people.
Some people.
Hello, some people. Sensei.
In this case, some people want to know we weren't
for
live
joining.
earlier, so I'm not driving. Just because any concern on the live. I'm
Yes.
not. Both my hands are off the wheel, but I'm not driving.
Totally just pretended you were driving. Just waited for somebody to say it.
Oh, we got two bearded barbarian. Okay, we got one in the chat and one on screen.
It's my other
And then we
personality.
Married Geeks, hello, hello. How are you guys?
That's his evil twin, Cletus.
All right.
Oh, that's
All right,
name.
guys. So thank
Cletus.
you so much for joining us. My first live. Super anxious, nervous, but I have my crew with me. Yay!
Got you. We got you.
Backup.
That's right.
If it goes
My
well,
backup,
I'm on
just
your
in case.
side. If it doesn't, I had nothing to do with it.
You don't know me.
That sounds about right.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Chop
Paw
chop.
Patrol.
Stella is here.
Johnny Funko, what's up?
Hey Johnny Funko, thanks for joining us. Hola, Paw Patrol. I told him, I messaged him, and I'm like, if you guys are free, just drop in the chat and say hola. Thank you for doing that.
It always helps. It always helps.
All right, so we are gonna get to well, you guys are gonna get to know us a little bit. We have some questions lined up, but before we do that, does anyone want to talk about anything? The mic, the floor is yours.
I'm surprised Barbarian didn't jump in because he always wants to
I
talk
know.
about
be
I was
nice.
waiting.
I'm turning over a new leaf. I said I'm going to be nice today. You already made me mad, JKL.
and I didn't even do anything.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't have anything to talk about. I dropped another video today of lost footage, quote unquote.
I love that video. We watched that, and Dada is already deciding where to go because he's like, that store looks awesome, and I couldn't agree. Yeah, it was like it was so cool.
Yeah, that
Okay,
store was.
sorry,
It's okay. You know how it is.
How
That
is the
store is
footage
actually-
lost, though? I'm trying to figure out how it was lost.
Oh,
It's not like this is a VHS tape
That's
that's at
why-
the bottom of the trunk. It's a
That's-
video on your phone. How
That's
did
why
you
the
do that?
quotations
You
are
can-
around lost.
You can bury video files like on drives and stuff and forget where you put them. I mean, that's
I
kind of
don't think
lost.
that was it. I
That's
think he
why
had extra
it's-
footage,
it's
and he's like, I
lost.
need to put out a video today.
Because-
And he just slammed some stuff together. That's what I think happened.
because this was all recorded around my birthday. So it's like that was back in March, and I never dropped any of this video. And it's like I don't want to just delete it because it's some cool stuff. So I'm like, all right, it's lost footage. I'm gonna
Never delete content.
exactly, exactly.
Especially
So-
free content
So
where
you
we're
were
not
saying
paying
you
for
were on a
$100 in mystery
bender on
box.
your birthday, and then you recorded a bunch of videos and you found them on your phone. Is that what it is?
Usually for my birthday, I do a birthday video, and I didn't really do one this year as far as pop hunting. But we went out and we did all the hunting. I just didn't put that video out. I just put what I got. I didn't put out the actual hunt part. So I'm like, all right, here was all the hunting. But you can go back and watch my birthday videos to see what I got.
I might have to
You
do
should've
that. I
wrote-
forgot what you got.
JKL, you
I
should have
know.
released that in March, next March, and then what you could have done is be like, look at all these old pops that are sitting around this store.
You know what? I could have totally done that. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
and then somebody goes in the store and they're like, "Hey, JKL said all these pops are here. Where are they?"
Yeah.
Listen, if I'm that popular to get people to go to stores, then I'll take it. I don't care if they realize that none of the pops are there. Like, hey, then I could start charging the stores for advertising. But like, listen, these people came into your store because of me, so
And they're like, yeah, we'll give you this clearance mystery mini instead.
I'll do it.
No compensation, just a clearance mystery mini.
I'll take it.
Can you imagine if people start saying like, "No, JKL sent me," and the shop clerk's like, "Who the hell's JKL?"
Who the hell's exactly? Who the
No,
hell?
JKL sent
Yeah,
me.
you
He
should,
said
you
you're
should
gonna
tell
have
people
this-
in your video. Just tell them JKL sent you, and they'll give you 25% off this each item in the store, and just see if you can get some people to go in there and just
That'd
embarrass
be
themselves.
awesome. Hey, we could start that. If we were ever actually in the area, there's like 3 or 4 of us, we could actually kind of go in at different times and be like, yeah, I saw this. I'm supposed to use the coupon code JKL and get 20% off. And like, if enough people did it, they might actually believe it.
Right.
If you go to in any Target and tell them Pop the Chaos sent you, they will give you 25% off everything in the store. Go ahead and try that and let us know how that turns out. How's that sound?
It'll be awesome for reaction videos, just to see people's reactions.
Just to see people's
People's
reactions.
Yeah.
Watch people get escorted out of the store. Yeah,
Right.
that'd be great.
But that's what they said. I have the video right here. Oh, speaking of Target, I went to one today. They had nothing.
Wow. Yeah, that's what
Same.
you said. You said they're going to have nothing.
Hey, at least you have a Target. We don't have no Targets here, man.
Yeah, I know that.
What do you guys have? What's your kind of go-to
Well,
all-encompassing store?
we have a Toys R Us. We have a Toys R Us. We have Hot Topic, and we have Sunrise Records, which is like an FYE for you guys.
Yeah.
And we have Walmart, but Walmart barely has any pops. They started actually bringing some pops in. Some, I mean, maybe 5 to 10 pops max, and it's only in like one of the stores. One out of like the 10 in my city. So
That's crazy.
And I'm sure the pops they
Yeah.
have are the Men in Black International pops that have been sitting on the shelves for 4 years that they got from other stores.
yeah, it's like the oldest pops, the worst shape, like it's all banged up. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what
just to fill you in, they're in the worst shape in any Walmart you go into. So that part is actually not different. But
Well, Walmart, they'll
Like-
ship their pops from store to store. Like if because I used to work in the Walmart in Albany, and if they had stuff that wasn't selling, when the truck came in for deliveries, they put stuff that's not selling on the truck, so go to the next Walmart, so maybe it'll sell there. So I believe, yeah, there's some pops that get around. That's why they're all banged up and beaten. Oh,
What did Paw Patrol say? We have Hot Topic. That's all really. Sin is just being nice. That's true. I was being nice. I try to have a list. But yeah, Hot Topic is like the go-to. And I mean, even that, they're lined up, and now there's like limits of certain pops. So Paw Patrol actually helps me out and gets pops for us from his location.
Mhm.
And then he mails it to me just because it's so hard to get them here for us.
where is he at?
He's in Kelowna, so a 3-hour drive.
Okay, go Rockets. Go Rockets, Paw Patrol.
Yeah. So yeah. Hey, Matt
Hatter, what's
Hatter is
up?
here. What is going on? Thank you for joining us.
The
Appreciate
Bob Ross of
it.
Funko.
Oh, Johnny Funko's also in Canada. Let's see what he said. They opened up the first FYE in Toronto. I'm so happy I went there the other day. Yeah, it's a pretty cool store. I mean, they have more than what's that store? They have more than Walmart for sure. And Detta likes his exclusive stickers, so the FYE exclusive
FYE,
stickers on
yeah.
the pops is definitely a big deal. And I think he found a chase just randomly, like a WWE chase, a couple weeks ago. So he was pretty happy about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
The first place I ever saw a chase was at FYE. Of course, that's back when I wasn't collecting. So I was like, oh, this must be the rare figure, and just left them there. And then, like, when I got into collecting maybe a year later, I couldn't find a chase anywhere. I was like, I remember they used to have.
Do you remember what it was?
JKL, you just took my get to know you question.
Oh, where'd you see your first chase?
Yeah, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, at FYE.
Now you got nothing. That's it, huh? All right. Well, it was good seeing you.
Well,
Old New.
thank you.
You have a fun day.
Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it.
JKL has a tendency to do that. He'll ruin things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Things
I
that
don't
are
know
good
how I
and-
get that reputation. I don't
I
know
don't
what
know. I
happened.
pass it around. It's me. I pass around the community.
Hip-hop's like no sponsor.
Well, thank you so much, Johnny Funko. I will definitely let you know. The Funko community is definitely awesome. Everyone likes to help each other out. If you can't find something, someone else has it or
Oh
is
yeah.
willing to help you out, which I love. I've
Oh
made
yeah.
a lot of friends in this
Yep.
community.
Unless it's
Yeah,
Thank
me
you
too.
for
JKL
that,
or
everyone.
Barbarian asking me for General Grievous. We like to help each other out unless it's them.
I asked Old New for one pop, and he
I
couldn't
would-
help me
I
out.
know. I
I
always
want-
feel
That's
terrible
it.
about
Just
that.
one pop. You know what I mean?
Always feel terrible about that.
You should feel terrible. You feel horrible.
well, I understand. I mean, listen, certain pops are just not up for grabs. Like there's certain pops I'm just never giving up. So I get it, but I still want it. So if you ever
But it's not.
to get rid
It's not like I wasn't willing. It was that the store only had so many, and I couldn't go back and get another. Like so
Yeah.
it wasn't like I didn't want to help.
Right.
But I just
So it's the
I
thought
always
that
hate when
counts.
it's
It was the thought that counts. Is that what it is?
God, I hope so, because
Right.
that's always the worst.
No, I got it. I got one. I went on Whatnot and was able to get a pretty reasonable price.
Oh, that's
it was all
good.
Yeah,
That makes me feel better.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You should be able to sleep. You can sleep tonight.
You can sleep. Yeah. I haven't
Tomorrow
hunted
night
them
we'll
down
find
yet,
something
but
else for you not to sleep.
I'll get one eventually. I'm not stressing it. If I get it, I get it. If
So,
I don't,
question for you guys. With Whatnot, do they only ship within Canada? I mean, sorry, within US? Or if I was on the site, am I able to get something shipped to Canada? Do you
That's
guys
a
know?
great question.
I don't.
It
I'm not
depends
on
on the
Whatnot.
seller.
So I
As
don't know.
far as I know,
You probably
it depends on
can
the seller.
ship there. It won't be cheap, I'm sure, because
Yeah.
Whatnot is like $3.50 for shipping, which blows my mind because I can't ship anything for $3. If I ship something to my next door neighbor, they'd charge me $6. So I don't know how they're able to ship for $3.50.
So apparently, Whatnot charges a flat fee to the buyer, which is $3.50, like Barbarian said, but then they pay the overage. So if there's an overage of any kind, Whatnot pays that. I think that's one of their perks of their site. Actually, is their service is to be able to they'll pay the overage if it's $4.50 or $5. They'll just take care of it. But
That's good.
I was told last night that it's all part of the USPS system. Like it's also their system is ingrained in that, and so I don't know if that counts for Canada. That's a great question. I'll have to find out.
I'm actually looking it up now, and it says
Thank you.
you are responsible for all local customs fees and taxes. So
I think I tried to buy once off there, and they just charged like a hilarious amount of shipping for it and everything. It was something like
I'm sure.
at that time $45 or something.
yeah, so from what it looks like, if you order off of Whatnot outside of the US, then you're responsible for shipping.
Yeah.
Not Whatnot. Not Whatnot.
Oh wow.
But you still
Okay.
could do it if you could still order it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You could still do it. I mean, look, it's an awesome place if you're looking for like a grail or a pop that you
It
don't.
says it costs around $20 to ship an item, but it varies by location. So it says to see the
$20
exact
to
cost.
Canada?
It says it costs around $20 to ship an item, but this does vary by location. To see exact costs, go into checkout and put in your address. So you don't actually need to check out to see the cost, but
yeah, it shows you
it
before.
says to see the exact cost. So yeah,
Okay, maybe
I
ask
guess before you
Detta?
buy, you can check.
Whenever I ship anything to Canada, it's usually about $25. So that seems reasonable. 20 is not out of the,
Yeah.
I mean, it's expensive, but it's about what you would normally pay just to have something.
Yeah.
So
It's not egregiously different.
no, it isn't.
Did you say grievously? What? Oh, sorry.
I see what you did there. You just opened that fresh wound,
Took a
JKL.
needle in you. People think JKL's a nice guy and he's a
You know what?
forgiving
It's
guy,
because
a
he's
loving
next
guy.
to me. It's because he's next to
He
me.
hides behind that facade.
He definitely
It's
does.
because he's
Definitely
next
does.
to me. I
blame
never
me.
ever
Don't blame me.
treat people like
I'm
I
in
don't know how to
Virginia. You're in
change
New
that
York. I'm not
around.
beside you anywhere. I'm states away down here.
these barbarians rubbing off on me.
So you just.
So
hold
Mary
on
Geeks
information.
was mentioning we probably have to pay a lot in custom fees. I was actually talking to Detta about this. He was telling me that if us Canadians purchase anything $25 or above, we get charged custom fees versus Americans, I believe it's above $800, then you guys get charged custom fees. So that's quite a big gap if you think about it. And we always get charged with custom fees all the time.
I think in Ireland, I think it's something like €23. Then you start getting customs charges, but it's dependent on what it is also. So if I had to buy like 6 pops or something, or for Australian company, there's a chance that I will, and there's a chance that I won't. But you must be prepared to actually pay the customs. That's usually over the price of 23 euros or something. So yeah.
And what is the exchange rate on a euro to a dollar? Is it like equivalent to that of a unicorn hair, or how does that work?
I think it's like 80 cents or something.
80 cents. Okay, so 80 cents is 23 euros. That's amazing. It's great.
I thought you were gonna be nice. I thought you were gonna be nice today.
This is me being nice.
I think that is. Yeah, I think that is his nice. Actually, I think that's.
I'm being very nice. Actually.
Are you doing the math, Vincent?
Yeah, he's pulling out the app.
I'm using Google. My uncle Google. He's never been wrong. That's €1. What? I don't even know how to read this.
It's like watching Einstein work down there.
No, it's €1 is $1.18.
I see.
There you go. Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good. Go team.
Yeah, when I ship things or get things, I never pay any customs fees. I've never had any issues paying them or anything. There's usually no cost.
I think it's your customs bracket, as Cynthia said. It's like $800. It's ridiculously high.
Yeah. So why don't we do a test? Why don't you buy something over $800 from Canada, and let's see how much you get dinged.
Preferably if you could buy it from that ad, that'd be great.
There you go.
Make it even better.
Hey, you want to buy something off of us? I'll just
$800 back there. You got anything good back there for 800? Is this 800 Canadian or is this 800 American?
800 American, so it'll be like what? 1,100?
If I had 800 American, I wouldn't talk to any of y'all folks. You know what I mean? So, I'd find a higher class group of folks to talk to.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Oh, sounds about right.
Hi.
I understand JKL tried to send some stuff to you, Vincent, and had some problems.
Yeah, it's on its way back to America.
Again?
I just checked now. It's sitting at Brooklyn Distribution Center at the moment.
Oh, so that means I'll get it tomorrow or Saturday.
I'm hoping.
Do you get your money back on the shipping? Like, will they give you your money back on the shipping?
No. You see, what's happened now is Ireland's changed their law in regards to shipping or something. They need some, I don't know what it is, from July, but they didn't tell the rest of the world the new information.
Yeah. So basically, it's.
But this is
they should
not
have
only
known.
happening with
They should
like,
know.
it's not happening with America, but it's happening with all sorts of companies like Pop Culture from Australia. You've had people that's waiting for like pops for a month to just get sent back, and they have to wait another month to get it back again. And it's just like, oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
And when you speak to the post office about it, they can do nothing about it because it's sitting with customs and they've got no contact details of customs, and it's in the system, is what they're saying, and they can do nothing about it. It's like, of course you can. It's in the system. Take it out. Send it to my house.
They'd much rather just ship it back, which is pretty much what they're doing.
It's so much more work, but they don't realize if they just like it's ridiculous because it's a new code that they need in order to tell what customs to be charged.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, is what it is. It's like, but dude, you can literally just look it up yourself and just put, it's just. But they need the post office themselves from America to put the code in, and then like official. So
yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
what I'm hoping is that.
This would be a lot easier if everyone moved to America. If everybody was here, I wouldn't have to worry about doing all this extra paperwork to ship things.
Yeah.
So just so you know.
Listen, I hear there's a nice place in Virginia.
There is. There's some great hotels right down the road. You're welcome to stay there, and you can come and visit. I'm welcome to come and visit for a while, and then you need to go. But yeah, you're welcome to come and visit anytime, buddy. Anytime.
Keep the number of those hotels handy because you're not staying with my room.
Mm-hmm. No, there's no staying at my house. Well, I could probably charge you for a room. I mean, 150 is not bad for a bed. Well,
Airbnb, one single room.
Actually,
Not-
it's a raft.
Not even a room.
It's a water raft.
Just a bed.
Airbnb couch.
And it is outside. It's not inside the house. It's adjacent to the house. So it's nice out. It's nice out.
It's got
So
the
the
biggest
weather's nice.
skylight
You'll be
view.
okay.
That's right.
The best. It's under the stars.
We have gotten a lot of rain lately, so that could be a problem for you. So wear a hat.
You've got the natural sounds of rains right next to you.
Exactly right.
Oh man.
All right, guys, I'm going to start asking you guys some questions if that's cool. What do you guys think? Yeah?
Sure.
So we'll just like work our way from the top to the bottom. So
Sure.
with Bearded Barbarian, then Al, and
Boxers.
then
I wear boxers. Well, boxer briefs. Is that the first question, or usually people
No,
start
that's-
with that? That's why. Okay, I'm sorry.
that's
Go ahead.
definitely not part of the
Not
question.
on the list. Okay, that's the bonus
All right,
round. Bonus round.
Bonus round. So for the first question, when did you guys
Oh,
start
no.
collecting Funkos? Funko Pops. When did you start collecting Funko Pops? And people in the chat, you guys can also let us know as well when you started collecting. That'd be fun to know.
Yes.
So, who would like to go first?
So you said me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Barbara.
I would say it's probably been 2.5 years, maybe 3 years ago. Not that long. I mean, really. And when I first started collecting them, I was collecting like sports pops, and I didn't realize they were collectibles. Kind of like Walmart; they don't realize they're collectibles. I pulled it out of the box and threw the box in the garbage.
Yeah.
And I did that for the first maybe 12 or 13 pops I had, and then I realized, oh, this is sort of a collectible, and now I actually have a pop that's out of the box without the box that's worth like $80, or would have been if I still had the box.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate. But yeah, I collected different ones, and they're actually at my office, the ones I first started collecting. And then my boss will come in there and call them baby dolls and irritate me.
Yeah.
So you know, but it's a lot of fun. And like I said, at first I collected them just for the figures. Now I collect it as more of a collectible. So yeah, 2.5 years, 3 years.
Okay. Al?
My first pop was my Darth Vader that I bought in, I think, 2015, but I didn't actually start collecting until maybe 2017. That's when I really started buying them, as in, okay, I'm going to buy these things and keep them. Before that, it was like I got one here, got one there, but yeah, as far as actual collecting, about 2017-ish.
Okay. Oh, Vincent's got something for us.
Yeah, he's showing. What are you showing?
What are you showing off?
That was his first pop.
Luffy.
Okay.
First pop board. I think it was late 2019, so I've been collecting for just under 2 years.
Who is it? Who's that pop?
It's an
Luffy.
anime pop.
From One Piece.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, a long-running anime. It's got like 700 episodes.
900.
Yeah, is
I've
it
never
Luffy
heard of
the
it.
monkey or something?
Monkey D. Luffy.
Is it- Yeah. Oh, I said
Yeah.
it the wrong way.
And yeah, that's my first pop.
Jeremy, are you gonna-
Late 2019.
Yeah, we can weigh in. McGilly, they can hear you, I think. What was your when did you start collecting pops?
I believe it was
Looks like a video game. Very distracted right
last.
now. So I'm trying to get an answer.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Was it last year?
No, that was December
Last
2019. Yeah, December, the last real year, December 2019. I actually collected baseball cards, hockey cards, and everything growing up. And but I got rid of all that when I grew up, unfortunately. And he said in November 2019, he told my wife, he said, I want to start collecting those Funko Pop things. And I was like, I'll take it from here. And that's how this whole thing started.
So your wife started it?
Well, she told me that he had said that to her. And that was all it took.
Oh, okay.
You're like, I got this.
What can your wife do? Not
don't tell
cool,
me more.
man. Not cool. She's not here to hear it. That's the best time to blame her.
Well, she's probably watching on the screen, actually.
Perfect.
He had, we got him, I individually wrapped 17 pops for Christmas. So he entered the tree, he got 17 Funko Pops. That was his first 17. So, and from there, it's
Now, when you
been
get those
about
pops,
120.
Oh, nice.
When you get him pops, are they his pops for his like room or his collection, or do you guys share them and put it in a common area?
No. I have all my pops boxed up and collectibles like me. He's an out of box collector, so every pop that he gets, short of the ones that are worth $50 or more, we pull out of a mystery box. Every one that he gets is out of the box. So
Do you save the boxes?
there are a few that I think might go up in time, and I will save those. Yes, but not all of them. No.
Okay.
Like I'll give you a great example. So the Heat Ray Godzilla that he was talking with Uncle Dave, the Heat Ray Godzilla FYE exclusive, the glow one, right? We saved that box. It's like $37. But the common Godzilla that is not glow that we bought ourselves at Plastic Empire, we tossed that box in Atlanta when we were there. So it just depends on what the value of the pop is, or if I think it's going to go up.
Right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Well, that's cool. All right. Do you guys want to know when we started collecting?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we're waiting for.
So he started collecting in 2019 when he saw, I think it was a Craigslist posting. Somebody was moving out of the province and they wanted to get rid of their entire collection of Funkos. So he went, or actually they actually came and delivered it. I think it was Ad Icons. So it was like over 100, I think, Ad Icon Funko Pops.
What?
And I had no idea. He just told me someone's going to be dropping off some collectibles, so I'll be downstairs in the garage. So I said, okay, then I noticed like so much time was passing by. He didn't come back up, and I thought, uh-oh, what if something went wrong down there? So I walked my way down, and then I opened the door, and I see a whole bunch of boxes like of these Funkos. And I had no idea. That was the first time I've seen it. And I looked at it, and I was just like, these are so cool. Like they look awesome. And then he's like, yeah. And he's like, we got it for such a good price. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna start collecting. I'm like, okay. And yeah, the addiction just started from that. But I'm glad because that's actually my favorite line to collect. Like Ad Icons are my #1 favorite.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the Ad Icons is a great line because although I'm not like a completionist for it, like I don't grab all of them, it's something that you can always see and be like, oh, I remember that. Oh, like, come on. Everybody knows Kellogg's and Planters and McDonald's and whatever other Ad Icons. There's too many to name, but you know, especially the older ones, it's just so cool. It's like, come on.
Yeah. It brings back so many memories.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an awesome line. Get anybody into Funko Pops. I think Ad Icons is the way to go. It's like, just give them a bunch of Ad Icons. They'll be like, oh, these are so cool. What else do they have? And then that's when you open the door. Ugh. Movies, TV, cartoons. What are you looking for? That's when you become a dealer.
When I realized they had hockey pops, it was all over.
Yeah, see.
I mean, it was just like, oh my goodness. And then I've tried to collect every one. I've got half, exactly half. I think that they've issued like 85 or 86. I guess it wasn't exactly half. 86 or so, and I've got half the collection. I'm going for them all.
Did you pre-order the new ones?
Sorry, I couldn't find my mute button. No, I have not pre-ordered the new ones because Cadets Toys down the street from our house. We know the owner, and he's going to order them all. I want to support his business, so I'm just waiting for him to come in.
Cool. All right, guys. Next question. Other than Funkos, do you collect any other items? Now, I know a lot of people in the chat collect other stuff as well, so drop us a comment. Let me know what you collect so we can share it on screen.
I didn't know he was there.
Hello to everyone that just joined. Barbarian, what else do you collect other than Funkos?
I collect a number of other things. I was a collector way before like Funko Pops. I mean, I was collecting since a childhood. My first thing I collected was comic books, and I still have all the comic books I collected back in early '90s when I was in high school. So I have a lot of them, but I stopped collecting for a long time, and then since I collected Pops, they're sort of related in some ways. So I started collecting some comic books. So I have some of those. I have a lot of old baseball cards and football cards from when I was a child. I still have them. They're not worth that much because back in the 90s, they overproduce so much of these collectibles. They just don't have the value that things do now. So that's the
foreshadowing of Funko, unfortunately, I think.
Yeah. So those are probably the main things that I collect. But I collect a lot of other anything that I consider cool in my mind. I will try to collect. So I try to collect a lot of eclectic things. I'm not like a completionist like JKL mentioned. I like to collect a few things of this and a few things of that, and I sort of have a real hodgepodge kind of collection of things. But I've gotten to a point where I only collect things I can see visually. I don't like collecting a lot of cards because they're in boxes. I can't see them. I have to pull them out. I'm trying to put things up on the walls. So when I, sit in my man cave, I can sort of look around and say, look at all this cool stuff. And I don't have to dig into a box, etc. So if I can't find a way to display it, I really don't want it. So I've gotten to that particular point.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like that. If you can't see it, don't collect them, right?
Well, you're just putting a bunch of stuff in storage. I mean, do I really need more storage? I mean, I don't think so. So, and I'm not much of a seller. I don't like to sell stuff. Like some people collect a lot of Funkos and then they'll flip them and sell them. I haven't sold a single Funko Pop. Every time I get something I don't like, I'll just put it in the giveaway and give it to somebody or trade it if somebody wants to trade it or something like that. I'm just not much of a seller when it comes to this.
Yeah. Barbarian sells himself, not his stuff.
Right. and that's the best product you can get, people. You know what I'm saying? Product and a service. So.
All right, guys.
Oh, jeez. I collect mainly Funko Pop. I'm the same as Barbarian. Comic books were my first love. Used to be Legos, die-cast cars like Hot Wheels and stuff. Baseball, football, basketball cards. Still got boxes of those. I've been trying to go through because, like he said, they were overproduced, so they're not really worth much. But there's probably a gem or two somewhere in there. I gotta find them. But yeah, Funko Pops basically is my main thing I collect right now. I still collect Magic cards. Magic the Gathering. It's a card game. I have one pack here. Yeah. No, that's a Pokemon pack. Never mind. I thought it was a pack.
You could add that to the list. Do you collect?
I don't collect Pokemon anymore. I used to Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to, but I gave all my Pokemon cards to my kids. I gave all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to my kids, but I still have my Magic cards. I still play that from time to time, but of course, the last year or so, it's hard to get together to play with people because you got to be face to face. So I play that online mostly. But yeah, like when I go to stores, mostly I'm looking at is Magic cards or Pops. And any other thing I see that might interest me, I'll probably buy it, but I won't necessarily say I collect anything outside of those two main things anymore. So cool. That's it for now. Yeah, I don't do the pins and all that stuff. It's just I'm not much of a pin person.
Yeah. Vincent?
Vinny!
I'd say Funkos is just the main thing, really. I've got a few sodas here on my left as well. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to actually venture too far out into any other collectibles. Funkos really, it just takes up so much space, especially if you've got you're collecting dominant lines. Like for me, anime is like new anime lines coming out almost every month now. I kind of like almost every single one of the lines that come out. So it's very testing. And I kind of I'm doing my best to actually keep them out of the box because my personal opinion is to actually see them and walk over to the shelf, grab it off the shelf and have a closer look at it. That's just the way I feel. I know a lot of people are the old school collectors in the box, look through the window and that sort of thing. There's obviously nothing wrong with that. It's just my preference at the time. I do have a few in box, like my personal Grail, Nicholas Day, and then the one I got from Story Time with Peter Barbarian, the little Pokemon one. That's cool. But yeah, otherwise I try not to keep it in the box if I don't need to.
So do you save the boxes?
I was at a stage, believe it or not, as much as I despise boxes.
Tell them your tagline. What's your tagline?
I've decided to basically just keep the boxes of the lines that I like. Like, for example,
Sensei.
I've just finished the current burrito line of all the burrito pops that's out at the moment, which is really cool. So I've kept all those. I'm a big fan of One Piece. That's on the top shelf over here. I'm keeping all their boxes, obviously. And then a few of the wrestling pops that I've got because, big wrestling fan. But it won't be all the wrestling pops. Like, I've got the Eddie Guerrero box still. I've got the Rings box still. And what other wrestling box? I've got the Ric Flair, the Undertaker box, and a few of those other ones. But otherwise, all the not so precise lines, I've just chucked the boxes. No point in keeping it.
Okay, and then before Funkos, were you collecting anything prior? No.
I didn't at all. I moved to Ireland basically 2018, and then late 2019 I walked into a GameStop and I saw a One Piece character, but it wasn't Luffy, and then I still thought, wait, wonder if they've got Luffy, and then I asked them at the counter, they did, and then that's when I saw Luffy and I bought Luffy. So it was actually on the whim of walking into a GameStop and seeing Funkos.
Cool.
That's usually how it starts.
So I'm not only new to Funko, but I'm new to collecting as well in total.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
Great. And now I know a whole lot of people all over the world, Canada, America, Virginia.
To see the world it opened up for you, it's awesome. The best thing is thinking about, should I order this collectible or buy this thing, or do my kids get to eat today?
Well, do you guys have a budget? Like, when you guys see something, or like at the beginning of the month, do you guys set a budget? Like, okay, I have $200 and I'm gonna spend this on pops, or do you guys just buy whatever you like, or ahead of time? Do you guys know what's coming out?
I kind of think in today's age of Funko at the moment is almost every single thing that comes out is on a freaking pre-order, which is possibly the most frustrating thing ever. It's very rare that they drop like a new line and it's available then and there. So it actually gives you the ability to save for a whole set. For example, if 5 of the Office Pops come out, it's coming in November, you can put money away for that and get all 5 at one time. Or whatever the case may be. So for me, I just literally buy as they come because they are actually spaced out very nicely. So I don't actually keep a budget now.
It depends on what you're into, because I didn't have a budget, and I quickly realized at the beginning of the pandemic that, because I was never an online shopper, or I would always go into the stores to do my hunts per se before I had a channel. Because if I saw something in the store, I could buy it. If they didn't have something, they just didn't have it. But then you realize you go online and now everything's available to you. So I was just like click. So I don't know if you guys realize, but in 2020, I went from having just over 200 pops to over 600 pops. So I bought 400 pops within a year's time and realized, whoa, I need to slow down. Just so you guys know, I'm up to 698, and this one I just got from Wayne is 699. So I'm about to hit 700.
Oh, wow.
Which I didn't think I was going to do this year because I tried to slow myself down. But to answer the question, I budget. Yes, I do budget. I didn't used to. Now, actually, no. This is going to be this is $6.99 because I just bought $6.98. I bought Angela from GameStop, the new Angela pop from The Office, because I had coupons, so she cost me $1.
Oh, nice.
That's a nice one.
Nice. I like deals.
Yeah, I actually do budget. And then I give it to my wife and say, this is what I'm going to spend this month. So she'll think I have actually following a budget. And then I buy whatever I want to buy. So she doesn't I handle all the finances. So I'll give her this. I was like, I spent about $200 this month. And then she videotapes everything I open. And I'll be like, I opened this mystery box. It was $100, and she's like, mentally, she's like, hold on a second. Didn't you say it was $200? Well, I'm rounding, round up, round down, all that type of stuff.
I'm rounding down from 600.
Wait, is she watching right now? She might catch on. She might.
No, she doesn't watch any of my videos or my lives. When she records, she's there, but other than that, she won't watch.
Okay, you're safe.
I can say anything I want to about her cooking or the way she treats me, etc., because she won't watch this. Now, my mom, on the other hand, she does watch this, so I got to be very careful not to upset my mom. So. Love you, Mom.
There's a shout out. Right, Jeremy? Did you want to answer as well?
Yeah, so beginning, what else do you collect other than Pops?
I collect Pokemon cards sometimes.
Okay, so Pokemon cards. You can hear that.
I collect Arcados.
Arcados, the new toy. We just dropped a short about that. While he's thinking, I'll tell you that I usually connect things that I have a personal connection with. So I was in the sports media landscape for 12 years, and so I have all of my credentials from all the different events that I've covered. So 10 National Predators seasons, 3 Tennessee Titans seasons, a Final Four, March Madness brackets, road trips that I take for other hockey games, 6 different NHL drafts. So there's a lot of I have a big wall of credentials that are hanging up. So I collect those because it's personal. It's a life accomplishment for me. I never went to college, and I got to still do everything that guys and women that went to college for journalism got to do. And I just consider myself extremely blessed to even do that for one day, let alone 12 years. So I've got a wall of credentials to remind me how blessed I am every day. And other than that, just random stuff, right? Just like I think I have some old TV guides back in the day when Seinfeld was on the air. I mean, just random stuff. But I haven't seen those things in a decade or more. They're like a bin somewhere in the attic. So eventually I'll get to them. But
probably
that's me. That's me. So
that's awesome. Love that.
Could I have a cheeky question for the young man there?
Yes, Miguel, he's going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is he excited for the Charizard coming out?
Are you excited for the Charizard coming out?
Yes, very. I have been waiting for them to put out a Charizard since I knew they were going to make Pokemon Pops.
Yeah. Charizard is right at the top. Right next to Mewtwo, I think, right?
Mewtwo?
Pretty close.
What do you mean?
Like your top Pokemon Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Charizard and Mewtwo. That's my
You decided that there might be a chance being a shiny version of Charizard, so black Charizard.
That would be awesome. And the 10-inch, there's a 10-inch Charizard coming too.
I know, I'm going to get that one first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet you are. That's a must-have.
Same.
And that's a nice segue to the fact that, yes, we do have a budget.
I think everybody, you have to have a budget when you collect. If you're a collector, you have to have a budget because you just buy and buy and buy and not realize how much you're spending. So first of all, as a collector, you always have to have a budget. But
let me ask Dada. Do you have a budget? Oh, he does have a budget. I'm surprised.
You have to, or else you would just spend all your money.
Know.
You have to.
I thought he just buys whatever he likes. This is news to my ears. Wow.
JKL, you don't have any self-control, buddy? You have to be held to some number to say, I'm not going to spend the rent check?
Yeah, because I can't live in pop boxes.
Sure you can. There are people that live in refrigerator boxes. You just make them bigger. Get a big enough 10-inch box. You could crawl in there.
I don't think I could fit.
Tape them together.
If anything, you'll see me sitting here in the dark before you see me sitting out in the cold. I'll have an apartment with no lights before I have a bunch of pops with no apartment. So always got to make sure the rent's paid. Like I said, the kids won't eat, but I'll get that new Star Wars pop.
Nah. For me, I'm just running out of space. I'm just getting to a point. It's just like, oh, there's a new pop coming out. I'll look at it and I was like, where am I going to put it? Do I have to get rid of something? Is it going to replace something that's better? If it replace something that's better, then I might get it. But if it's not, I'm not going to get it. So because I'm physically out of state. I'm adding on to an area, so hopefully more space is coming.
Speaking of running out of space, I'm running out of batteries. So can I ask my question so I can gracefully bow out before I die? I don't know where. My question for Around the Horn is, let's let JKL start. He kind of prefaced it earlier. What's the first chase you saw in the wild, if you've seen one?
I don't remember what it was because, like I said, I wasn't collecting at the time. I was an FYE. I used to always look at the wall and be like, "Oh, these are cool," but I didn't collect it. I saw it with the sticker, and I was like, "Oh, this must be the rare one," because I know what a chase is as a collector, but I couldn't tell you what it was. But yeah, I know the first place I saw one was FYE because I remember when I started collecting and realized the value that they had, I was like, oh, FYE used to have chases all the time. And I would go there and then I would never see them. So
Barbarian?
I've never actually seen a chase in the wild, to be honest with you. I buy most of my pops online, so obviously you can't get them there. And I've been to several stores, but I've never actually seen a chase in the wild. So I'm hoping my first will be a really awesome one.
The
I'm not
WWE
going
one.
to leave it behind.
And then Dada, what do you guys? What was your first chase you saw in the wild, or that you picked up?
I think it was a WWE one at FYE. That's like really hard to come across. Do I know the name? No, I don't. But if once I do, I will let you know.
And Vincent?
I actually haven't seen a chase in the wild, and I actually don't even own a chase pop, believe it or not. I think it's the only sticker I don't have at the moment, besides the.
What? Someone send him one.
Chase? Oh boy! I wish I could send you one.
I'll send him one, but I'm going to pay $80 in customs.
For me, it's cool because it's setting up the longevity of the collecting for me, so which is the cool thing about it, in my opinion.
I actually have just the chase sticker. If you want one, I can send that to you. Whatever you want to stick it on. It's right here if you want to. Huh? Seriously, you can buy them at the Funko shop. It's like a bigger one, not like a little one.
Vincent, I'll send you one if it doesn't cost me $80 for shipping. My first one was a Target, actually. And it was that Robin Imperial Palace one. It was stuck in the back, not like somebody had planted it there. It was like that morning they got a box in or something. And there was 5 of them, or maybe 6 of them even on the shelf. And I just happened to go, I think we should chase this one. And I just happened to flip through. And sure enough, it was the last one. And I was just like, well, I don't collect this line, but you never leave a chase in the wild, so I'm getting it. And that was our first chase.
Actually, the first chase I bought in the wild, I think, was the Gloria from Modern Family. I don't know if you guys know that TV show, Modern Family, but yeah, they made a chase of the Gloria character. Yeah, I believe that was the first one I bought in the wild, that I found and bought in the wild. I think it's either that one or Monica from Friends, her with the braids, I think.
There's just so many, JK, I can't decide which one is this first one.
I think it might have been this, if I could pull her out. I don't know where Gloria is, but it's either this one or Gloria, because I know they came out around the same time. And I found both of them.
So do you guys pay the regular retail fee, like of a regular pop, when you find the chase? Because I know some stores charge more, like my store. They charge more.
No. Which, is it a comic store, or is it a secondhand store, or hobby store, or is it actually a Target?
Yeah.
It's not Target.
No, it's a hobby store.
Oh, then
yeah.
But if you go to Walmart or someplace else like that, like sells pops, like they come to, then it should be the exact same price. It's only hobby stores that can do that. Yeah.
Any regular.
That's actually why we rely on Chase Roulette. We have to have hot cash or lunch money, and then we buy spot. Well, not anymore because they put a limit on that. But previous 2 months ago, we would buy 5, which is the limit. We use hot cash and basically get 5 shots for the price of like 2.5 pops, essentially.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the only way we can afford to do it. Because there's no way that I'm going to go walk into a store or actually just order it online for full price for all 5, and then get stuck with 5 common pops. There's no way. Right. So the Chase Roulette is only done based on hot cash or lunch money. Period. for us.
Yeah. I mean, I did my
Same with us.
My chase roulette, quote unquote, for the TLC Left Eye. I only bought 3.
Oh,
I was
yes.
hoping to grab one, and I got it, and I was like, sweet. But yeah, I did that with Hot Cash.
And just to update everybody on that, we got all 3 TLC pops, 5 of each, and got 0.
So, yes.
When JKL did his video and got 1 out of 3, we were jealous, but also happy for him.
Well, actually, it was 1 out of 9 because I ordered 3 Left Eye, 2 chili, and 2 T-bars.
Well, we were over 15 JKL, so.
So I mean, that was my first chase roulette where I actually got a chase. So, yeah, I'll take it.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, so from this point on, my battery may die, so I'm going to hang in as long as I can, but I just want everybody to know that I may just drop out all of a sudden.
Okay, no problem. So if he leaves, you guys know why his battery is low and he's out with his son.
Yeah, don't let your battery
welcome to everyone in the chat.
Oh, there's a charger in the car. Once we get in the car, we'll be fine. But right now, it's going to
Okay, next question to everyone. What's your day job? What do you guys do for a living to get that money? You thought that was funny? Tyler was laughing. She thought that was funny.
Nobody wants to answer. I drive trains.
That money.
You drive trains?
The New York City Transit. That's what I do.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
So you see people every day?
Every day.
And how is that? Are you a people person?
I'm a person. I say that because there's a line from Men in Black when I first saw that movie that definitely defined how I feel about humans. A person can be smart and approachable and fun. People are stupid. That's the basic line. So when there's a group of people rushing on the train, all they want to do is get from where they are to where they're going. It's a pain. But a person in general, I like people. Persons in general. I don't like people in groups. So that's the best way I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Did he drive the Polex?
Bearded,
No.
I guess. Oh, here's one for you, Bearded. Private investigator.
Somebody else said a hitman.
I don't talk about my work very often, but I will mention it. But I'm not able to really talk about it because of the job that I have. I'm in the mob.
You don't have to answer.
And my job is to hunt people down. No, I'm just kidding. I work for state government. I work for the Department of Corrections. I work in correctional education. So I'm in charge of all of the vocational programs in the state of Virginia. So inside the facilities. So I'm really, the thing that's the interesting about it, you'd think, oh, well, because it's, electrical programs and all these other, I don't know how to do any of those things. I have no ability to do any of the things that we teach because I'm not one of the teachers of the program. So I'm just in charge of all of those type of programs. So. But I don't talk about my job that much, to be honest with you. I don't know if they like the idea of me getting involved with YouTube, to be honest with you. So I will tell them that I have a YouTube channel, but if they knew that I was doing a challenge where I was eating dog food or seeing who can hold out the longest before they poop themselves, I'm not sure they would love that very much. But so such it as it is.
All right, thanks for sharing. Jeremy? Vincent?
Oh, no. You going to go Vincent first?
No, it doesn't matter. Whoever.
Okay, I'll go. My battery. I am the video production manager of the Barbershop Harmony Society. I'm sure you're all familiar with barbershop quartets, choruses, things like that. It's music, not hair. We're an 80-plus-year-old nonprofit organization that's focused on lifelong singing. Too many times you go to high school and you're a chorus or choir or whatever. You go to college, maybe there's an extension of that if you really like that stuff. Then after college, it's kind of over. You don't really have a place you can just go sing. And the Barbershop Harmony Society has, I think it's about 600 to 700 chapters all over North America, actually, where you can, in your local area, where you can go sing on a Monday night or Tuesday night or whatever. And and do all that stuff. So I'm the video production manager of the society. And to answer your future questions, everyone always does. No, I'm not a singer. I'm one of the 5 people I think that work for us that are not. And so I was hired for my radio skills, I guess, and ended up becoming a video professional on accident. And so I've been there for 7.5 years, and I love every minute of it. Like I mentioned, I'm also part of the Nashville media landscape. It's part-time. So I work for AP Radio. I'm national correspondent for AP Radio Sports. So anytime there's a key marquee sports event in Nashville, I get assigned that game and I go to that. So again, it's very on call for 4, 5, 6 times a year, something like that. But I love every second of that job. So.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Okay, someone said Pop Pete is a casino pit boss. Is that true, Vincent?
Yeah, I'm busy taking a screenshot.
It looks true.
That's an amazing guess.
I can see that.
Marvelous. I can't believe I come across like that. That's horrible. Like, oh my god.
He said horrible.
It's cool. It is a cool. Like I dig it. But no, it's far from it. I've been in the restaurant and hospitality trade for about close to 15, 16 years now. I'm currently working in a takeaway because when Ireland went into lockdown, everything shut down, including restaurants and stuff. So the only thing that stayed open in regards to hospitality or restaurants was takeaways. And there's one down the road from where I live, and they were looking for someone, and I took it. And it's paying me well enough, and I'm loving it. So I'm learning to cook things.
Nice.
Very nice.
So why is it called a takeaway? You said takeaway. It's called takeout, right? That's what we say takeout.
Well, takeout.
I've never heard it called
Americans
takeaway
call it
before.
Yeah, takeaway. They actually call it, funny enough, here in Ireland, they call it a chipper. Like,
Call it a what?
Wood chippers. A chipper.
Chipper?
A chipper.
Yes, chipper. Like you say it like a wood chipper, but a chipper is kind of like slang for chips. Hot chips.
Yeah, like
French fries.
French fries.
Like French fries.
We need to teach you the right slang. I mean, really. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
There's gonna be a lot of confusion on this channel if we don't,
But yes,
go there.
so basically, yeah. So that's what they call it. And
I see. Okay.
yeah, but it's a takeaway or a takeout, as you would call it your side.
Okay. Gotcha.
Takeout.
So you work in the restaurant, right? Like you're not delivering it, or
No,
do you do both?
My profession is hospitality and restaurants.
Oh, he's
That's
gone.
my career. But because of COVID and all the lockdowns, all restaurants and hotels closed for service. So obviously not staying in to keep job and obviously money for this addiction. I took a job in a takeout because that's the only food-orientated business that stayed open because you didn't need to interact with too many people. It's like take your food and you can go, kind of thing.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, like it's.
I was reading
just
that
putting it bluntly.
You're like a stand-in, like a body double for Steven Seagal.
Oh, he's talking about Under Siege, probably, right?
Yeah, I can see. Under Siege.
Oh.
There you go.
It's getting long, guys.
Oh man, that's funny.
All right, so I'm not going to talk
worse.
about Dada's work because I'll let him talk about it if and when he decides to come on camera.
We got to get you guys to 1,000. I want to see that on camera.
That's what it was.
That's when he'll come on camera when we're at 1,000, and then hopefully I can retire and he can just do it with the kids because that would be fantastic.
We gotta have Cynthia in videos.
But with myself, I'm an optometric assistant, so I work with eye doctors. So we examine eyes, we send referrals to hospitals, we see emergency patients, and all that. So anything related to eyes, I do. And other than that, I stay at home with the kids, and whatever Dada doesn't want anymore, I try to sell. So
there you go. That sounds like with the Barbarian's wife.
yeah, so
I swear I saw a listing for him on eBay once, but it was somebody else.
She can't even give me away. Can't sell me. Can't give me away. That's just how it is.
Hey, can I have my phone? I forgot the next question for everyone.
But it goes to show you would never guess the careers of Funko collectors, though. Like, it's nuts. It's just ridiculous. Like,
Oh yeah,
You learn something every day. I would
Exactly.
never guess JKL as a drives transit because I mean it sounds frightening to me. I'd never get on a train. Next time I'm in New York, I'm gonna peek into the cab and see who's in there.
See who's in there. Listen,
yeah.
The thing about trains is I don't really control where it goes. I just move it. Like the tracks tell it where to go,
right?
And that's based on the dispatchers. They set up the tracks. All I do is make the train go this way, and when I get to that end, I bring it back this way.
But you can speed it up and slow it down, right? So you can just floor it.
But even then, there's safety precautions in place. So if the train is going too fast in a certain area, there's like automatic braking systems and stuff.
So it sounds like you're really not doing anything. It just sounds like you're just napping up there or something like that.
On the train, I work very hard.
I believe that you're reading the newspaper up there. You sure you're
not
reading the newspaper?
People, and when the trains break down, I have to take care of it. I mean, I don't know how to fix a train, but I have to go inspect to see what's wrong. So
it's broken. You say it's broken. You looked at it. Come fix it. It's broken.
Exactly.
You said now when you have to go back the other way, do you go to the other, what would you call it, cockpit? What would you call the driving section?
It's the cab. The cabin. Yeah.
Now, I know in South Africa, they used to have at one end a driver and on the other end a different driver, so it wouldn't be the same driver doing twice. Is it the same with you, or is it you have to go to the other end of the train and take it back?
Yeah, I cross to the other end. Yeah. We get breaks between trips. So when I'm on the train, it's myself and the conductor. We have one person in the middle that controls the doors and makes all the announcements, and I'm basically the driver. So when we get to the last station, the terminal, we both get off the train. Another crew gets on that train and takes it. And then we get a certain amount of time before we have to jump on our next train and make our next trip.
Okay, so it's not necessarily the same train you just brought. It's just a train going that way.
Right. It depends. Like if it's a shuttle train, then yeah, it'll be the same crew. So the driver will just switch ends and then go back the other way. But if it's a standard line, then yeah, we get to one end, we get off, another crew gets on, takes that train, and we get on another train.
Is it a steam engine? Is it run on steam, or how do you all do
No, steam engines have been gone for a while. Right now,
that's new technology from when I was a child.
Yeah, so right now we're running on moonshine.
You mean you're running on moonshine? Is that what you're saying? You're currently. I see.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds like a fun job. Oh,
I like it. I enjoy it.
You get to just different parts of the country. I think that's really cool. I mean, you get a chance to go all over wherever the trains go, right?
Different parts of the city. Yeah, I don't do the Amtrak and things like that. That's totally different. Yeah, I'm just in New York City. You'll see me on the letter trains, not the number trains, because they're two different sections.
So do you get to ride for free?
Yes, I ride all New York City Transit for free.
Me too.
Nice.
Me too. Can I get a card? Can I get one of those cards that you guys get? Just if you can get one for me and send it to me, that would really help me out.
Well, our card is actually our ID, so it's tied together.
You could. Yeah. I know you know people in the city that can make another one of those, so don't worry. I mean,
no.
Yeah, right.
I don't know any of those people.
All right, guys. Next question: what's the most expensive Funko Pop in your collection?
I could tell you. It's right there. Carnage. Am I going the right way? Right there.
Oh, the black light?
Carnage, yep.
How much is that going for now?
$300.
Oh, nice. Are you going to send that one to me?
It was gifted to me from the Pop and Duo. We did a swap. I gave them a venomized... What did I give them? No, I gave them zombie venom, and they gave me blacklight carnage. And I was shocked.
Nice.
I was like, holy crap. And then, of course, the price shot up. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely not selling it now.
I don't mind a regift, so it's fine. I'll pay the duties on it.
Listen, I'm not opposed to regifting. Like, if I send you guys a pop, and I've sent all of you pops, so if I sent you a pop and you weren't interested and you regifted it, I really wouldn't care, because it's like, hey, it's yours to do what you want with it. I know some people, they're like, nah, I'm not giving it away because somebody gave it to me. But I'm the type that's like, hey, re-gift it if you want. But yeah, I'm not re-gifting that. Even if it didn't go up, I'm a huge Venom and Carnage fan. I was really into Spider-Man at the time. Both those characters were out. I still have the first appearance of Carnage in a box somewhere over there, and I know it's worth some money. So I might sell my comic, but I'm not selling it.
No, I was just joking. I don't want it. I'm like you also. If someone gifts me something, like I don't get rid of it. I don't trade it. I don't sell it. I don't do nothing. I keep it because that alone means like the world to me. So I'm totally like that. So I get that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
I'm like
that's
that.
really cool.
Like if somebody gives me something, I'll want to hold on to it because I feel the same way. Like you didn't have to do it, so it's special that you thought of it. But when I give people stuff, I always tell them, do whatever you want with it. You don't have to keep it just because I gave it to you. Like I gave it to you to do what you want with it. So it's kind of a weird like mentality I have where I keep things people give me. But when I give people things, I tell them, give it away if you want, sell it. I don't care. But I don't know how to explain it, but
I don't mind either. If I give something away, it's up to you what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it, but personally, if I get something, I don't want to give it away.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Actually,
hey, welcome.
Popped Heat gifted me the Boba Fett in the Slave One out of box, and that one shot up shortly after he gave it to me because I think when you sent that to me, it was like $50. Now it's $100. I was like, oh, those are like two of my most expensive pops, and they were gifted to me. Maybe I'm in the right gig after all.
And it'll have a better home maybe. That's why.
Yeah, sit right next to my Millennium Falcon. It's over there, out of box. Nice.
Anyone else?
It's behind me, but you probably can't see it real well, so I got it on my thing. It's the Jesse Pinkman, Bloody Jesse Pinkman. I got it out of the mystery box. It's currently going for $840.
$840.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gone up quite a bit actually recently.
Quite a bit.
Do you have that? No. Oh, we don't have.
I actually have two Jesse Pinkmans for whatever reason, and I'm not really into Breaking Bad, so but I have another one that's worth I think like $100. But yeah, that one's. And then the Rey Mysterio, they were both about the same for a while. The Rey Mysterio 711 is current. It looks like it's going for about $500. So, and then I have an Ace Ventura for about $450. That's my favorite. If I said somebody asked me what my favorite pop is my Ace Ventura pop, which is going for about $450. So, but yeah, as far as value, I guess according to the app,
Jesse,
nice.
That's a nice pop. I like that one. That was a good show.
Yeah, Breaking Bad was really
good. It's a good show.
I never saw it. I can't get into it. These shows with so many episodes, it's just too much. I can't get involved in shows.
I love those. I like binge watch.
Yeah, but it's like what, 9 seasons or something like that? Who the heck is going to binge watch all that?
Breaking Bad, you can do Breaking Bad though.
Yeah.
It's so good. You're gonna watch like 3-4 episodes back to back and not even realize it. It's really good.
Isn't it like a teacher that becomes like a meth dealer or something? I don't know.
You need to watch it.
But it's more than that. That's the basic premise, and you kind of go, whatever. But when you watch it, you're gonna realize it's so much more than that.
I'm really not gonna watch it though. So if they can condense it down to like 3 episodes or something like that. They do something like that really, for people that are like ADHD like me, if they can condense these things down about 3 episodes, I'll watch it. I will definitely watch it.
I'm about to find you a YouTube video, Breaking Bad condensed or something. You're gonna be like, oh, I have to watch this now.
The last thing I watched that was really, really long was Game of Thrones, and I enjoyed that, except for the end of the last season, of course. But
yeah, Game of Thrones.
It took me a long time to get through that. So
I couldn't watch that.
Game of Thrones is worth the watch for sure.
It is.
I don't know. I can't get into that. So I guess I understand what
it's a really good family movie. Bring the children around, let everybody. They get to learn about all kinds of great things. You know what I mean? You will grow up in a hurry watching that show.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay.
All right, so for Vincent, you want to go first, or do you want me to? Vincent, can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
He was in
Are you
his own
watching another
world.
live, or you want another channel? What's
Okay,
going on
so-
here, Vincent?
So my 2 pops is this one here. It's Naruto Sage Mode.
Oh.
Was gifted that one.
Right.
Get closer 'cause it's out of the box.
I sense a trend here.
And is that Toby next to it?
That's Toby
Is that
next to him, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. So Sage Mode, Naruto, Beat Barbarian Mode, no, but it's anime. One of my favorite versions of the character Naruto. Really awesome. That's sitting at $65, just not too much. Most expensive pop at the moment. And then the other one tying is
Hero Killer
Oh,
Stage. That's
Yeah,
such a
Dada
good
loves that one.
I had 2 of that one. What is that one going for right now?
Stage.
It's the shared stickers going for 65, and I think the full stickers going for about 120.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that one's really
Yeah,
nice.
that was one of my personal grails, and I was really lucky to get it.
Cool.
Did I
Very
give that
nice.
to you? I gave that to you, right, Vincent?
No, you gave me the Pikachu. Fluffy one.
You sure? I'm pretty sure I gave you that other one.
He said, no, you gave me the Pikachu. Yeah.
I gave it to somebody, and I'm telling everyone I gave
It's
it to
worth
you.
about
so-
$40 at the moment.
I had 2 of them, and I gave them away,
Pikachu.
and I'm pretty sure I
Nice.
gave them one to you.
Oh,
Trying to shortchange me. You know what I mean? That's what I think. How much is Pikachu going for? Is it going for anything?
Well, Pichu the flocked is going for about $40 now, I think. 38.
Oh, there you go. See, look at me.
I
I'm a
think
hell of a
what
nice guy.
And-
I don't care what
and-
anyone says. I'm a nice guy.
And all I did to get that was tell a story of something that happened at a hotel that I was working. And
That was fun.
I
I enjoyed that. We might have to do this again sometime.
I remember
Embarrassing
when,
stories.
story time.
Pop-
Really embarrassing
Story
stories.
time with Bearded Barbarian.
Yeah, Pop T hit me with that when he was like, "Yeah, I just want a pop from Bearded Barbarian." I told the story. I was like, "What? What are you talking? What?"
You told the story
I
on
was-
the pop.
I was lost. Like, wait, what type of live was this? What's going
That's
on?
awesome.
It was cool. It was.
Yeah, we told really
Everyone-
embarrassing stories. I embarrassed myself for the youth.
Oh,
You know, so pretty much how it goes every time I'm on a live.
Yeah, right.
but Vincent won because his story was more embarrassing, or what?
Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't. It didn't have to be just embarrassing stories, but it was interesting stories. Which ones? And then we let the chat vote which one they thought was the most interesting stories of other people other than myself. And I think Nerd Bar and I were on there, and I think Ken Titus was on there for a little while. And anybody could come on and then just tell a story and let people in the chat sort of decide which one they thought was. I think 2 or 3 different people who are the most interesting ones, and we gave away some pops. So that's all.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
fun.
You should do that again. I have lots of
It was a very
Interesting
cool
stories.
concept, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I told some really embarrassing stories about myself. Most people think they were lies, but they were actually very true stories and very shameful. And when my wife realized I had told people that, she was embarrassed. So,
Yeah, the best story was the one where you couldn't get into the room. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Is that video still up?
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
still-
It's on
gonna have
my
to watch
channel if you want to
Cynthia's
dig
gonna
back
go back
through. You're
after
welcome
this and
to.
she's gonna watch the live.
I'm gonna watch it. So
All
I
right,
have
Todd,
something
thank
on you
so
guys.
much.
You
Yeah, the
definitely
hotel
do.
story. The hotel story. Yeah, Eric said it. Hotel story.
See you later. Thanks for joining us.
Oh boy. That
All
was
right,
a good
so
one.
I think. Oh wait, did you guys know? I wanted to mention this. The Charmander Diamond Collection Pop has increased in value to like over 100. I think it was like 120 US.
Really?
I saw that the other day. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And you consider the common is worth only like just the common. If you compare like the common and to that diamond, the common is worth $8, and you just add
Yeah.
a diamond to it, and it's worth as.
Yeah, I'm looking
crazy.
now.
Like, just to try and grasp that, it's nuts.
Has it changed much?
The con
The
sticker is 240 and the shared sticker is 115.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man. If you think about it, like, gee,
That's crazy. And I was gonna get that one too.
You still can. You're just going to have to write a bigger check.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Which one do I have up there? No, I don't have any of the diamond ones. Never mind.
You have to drive a lot more trains to be able to afford something like that.
Oh, man.
You ever see that movie Money Train where they actually stole the train that was full of money? You guys drive a lot of money around in the city that you could just drive somewhere and then buy some pops with it, or how's that?
Well, from the time I started working for transit, the money train, they don't have it as much anymore because everything was going like more digital, and at the time MetroCardy, so there's not as much money around. And that movie, even for the time it came out, I didn't know anything about trains at that time. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. The thing, I think we were just talking about it. I was talking about it. Was it yesterday, Vincent? We were talking about it. Like when I watch movies with things about trains, now that I know how it works, it's like
train driving.
It's like that wouldn't happen. Oh, we were talking about What If, and the last episode of What If, where they had to take the train to Jersey, and I was like, that's not how that works. Like, so when I see things to do with trains, it's like
that train ran on fuel.
They had an electric train, and they were like, we're out of fuel. I'm like, no, that's an electric train. Like that doesn't work like that. Like
my favorite train movie is Throw Mama from the Train. That's a good one, you know what I'm saying?
I actually haven't seen that forever. I gotta watch that again.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
Like the Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, like that movie. Like a lot of the terminology and things are real, but the actual operation of the train and the hijacking, like that wouldn't happen. Like it's impossible. Like so.
What happened in the movie, so you know it can happen in real life. That's how it works.
Oh well, yeah, of course, yeah.
All right, guys. Last question I have for you guys.
Cindy, you didn't tell us your pop.
Oh, I didn't. Yes, you're right.
You didn't. I'm interested to know. That's the only reason I brought it up again.
I think is our most expensive pop the same pop? Yeah. Okay, so it's the Mayor, the OG Mayor Funko Pop. That's worth, I think, I don't know how much it's worth now, but let me check. I think it was like over 600.
From Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We pulled it in a mystery box from Chalice Collectibles.
$700.
Okay, yeah. So that's our most expensive pop in our collection.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I never saw that movie. Was it good?
It's pretty good.
What? I didn't watch it either.
You haven't watched it? It's pretty good. I mean, I tend to try and watch it every Christmas / Halloween now because it comes on in Halloween and Christmas because it's like a Halloween and Christmas movie.
Every year, like at Christmas,
Yeah. I don't watch it every year, but I'll tend to take a look at it. It's a pretty good movie. It's worth a watch.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'm convinced. Doesn't take much.
I have a question if you guys are willing to answer.
One Piece is also a good watch.
One Piece is like 900 episodes. So I'm with Barbarian on that. Yeah.
I'm not watching that. Sorry.
Good luck
I
with
can
that.
watch any anime. I don't know what it is. Like I can't get into it.
You can't get into I could get into them. It's just see the thing with One Piece, because I watched the first episode and I told them it's awesome. I want to keep watching it, but for whatever reason, mentally, I know there's so many episodes that my brain is just like, do you want to commit? Do you want to commit to 900 episodes? Like, it's just it's a weird thing. But I'll sit here and watch like multiple seasons of a show. I'll binge that like it's nothing. But
yeah, that's not a problem for me either.
Yeah, but knowing there's so many episodes, it's like a mental block.
It's just a number. Like
just a number?
Yeah, I'm just going to have to get over it.
It's a big number. It's a gigantic number.
Like 900 episodes.
I'll get over it. I'll start watching it. I swear.
Sometime.
But I got a quick question. For those that might have them, I know not everyone does, but what was your first Freddy? Anybody have a Freddy? What was your first one? Funko Freddy.
Oh.
Well, I only asked because I just got my first one. was Freddie Mercury as Freddy.
A skater Freddy today. Almost.
Oh, nice! You almost bought it.
Almost, and I realized I have no affiliation to skating at all. So what was the
so you're like, why get a skater Freddy, right?
Like, why do I actually want it? But
That's
a Freddy
true.
pop that I do want to get is the Pisces.
Yeah, I want that one
It's
too.
holding the, you know, the
Yeah, I'm a Pisces
Pisces
too, but
ball.
I actually have the
That's
Capricorn
amazing.
one.
You have the Capricorn one? Nice.
I have the
Yeah,
Capricorn
I want to
one.
get the
Yeah,
Pisces one, obviously. If
I
I
didn't
get a
even
Freddy,
know.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know they did the astrological signs. I was looking, I saw someone open a Scorpio one, and I was like, wait, they have those? And I looked it up and saw them. I'm like, I would have got this so long ago if I'd known.
It's the same. I saw. I think there was a Leo. Someone opened it. I was like, wait, this Pisces. And look, he's holding a ball. It
Yeah.
looks so cool too.
Yeah,
And it's not too
I
badly
definitely-
priced.
I
I
never
think on
knew this.
eBay they go for about $50, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, the Pisces one is still relatively low. I think Scorpio and
$50 at the moment.
Cancer, I think, are the highest for whatever reason. But yeah, I definitely want to get those. Get a Pisces one. But the first one I got, you guys saw me open in the Funko Fun Box, was the Freddie Mercury Freddie. So that's my first Freddie, and I was like, oh, okay, I finally have a Freddie.
I'm
I think
just
the first-
learning about this.
Yeah. There's so
Yeah,
many
I
Freddys.
didn't know.
There's a ton of Freddys.
Well, I didn't know they had the Zodiac one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I don't know how people didn't know.
Common.
Wait, that's from 2017?
Yeah, the Zodiac was, and I had no idea.
That's
I had no
crazy.
idea.
The thing is,
I
think
just
it's
found out
'cause-
this
I think
year.
it's 'cause they're so far out of people's reach generally, and then it just disappears. It's kind of like, I didn't know that they did a Funko Pop Pets line where they had the breeds of dogs and cats.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that. And then I took a look at the prices. Some of them are like worth $300, and I was like, okay, and it's been altered, so like you don't know about it because it's not in the
Yeah.
news that much.
Yeah. And a lot of the Freddys are still within reach as far as price. I mean, of course, that depends on what you're willing to pay for a pop, but a lot of them are still like under $100. So
Yeah, I
if
think
you don't
that
think that's too bad,
that Capricorn one I have is maybe, I don't know, $60 or something like that. It's not like it's over 100 or anything like that. I think the first Freddy I got was actually the Freddy Soda, so that one's worth a lot actually. I got the Chase and the regular one.
Well, Ben, you should try to maybe trade your Capricorn one for your Pisces, for the Pisces one. I mean, that would be fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my wife is a Capricorn, so it'd be almost like trading her.
Okay, I see.
So I'm trying to get like a combo unit, the wife and the pop. If we can get that together, trade it,
that makes sense. Yeah.
trade in for another model of that too. So no, I'm not going to do that. In case she's watching.
Yeah, the Pisces one is it's $50. Pisces one is $50.
Yeah, I would like to hunt that one down for real. That would be a cool one.
Yeah, it's on eBay at the moment. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a few.
Well, Mary
Oh,
Jane said there
Maybe
were
down the
commons
line
back
I'll
then.
trade. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were
I
in the
just
Funko
looked it
shop.
up. Yeah, I just looked it up. I'm a Libra, and mine is like $55. It's pretty cool. I would want Dada to buy me that.
There you go. There you go.
Hopefully you can hunt it down. I don't buy too many pops on eBay though. I'm pretty much sticking to whatnot because at least I can verify that it's legit. So
Legit,
a lot of
yeah.
fakes out there. A lot of fakes out
Yeah,
there.
that's true.
I
That's true.
just realized, Cynthia, you just said now you don't really watch anime, but you just named one of the characters of
Toby?
Naruto, like specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, I know because of opening up all the boxes. I've learned a lot.
No,
See,
honestly,
Funko is your window to the world now.
It's like I don't really watch anime, and it's like you literally just name one of the most fundamental characters in Naruto. It's like Toby. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
and you like saw it all the way on the shelf.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Well, if you watch my video, I didn't know how to pronounce Sasuke before. When I pulled it out, instead of saying Sasuke, I used to say Sasuke. And yeah, and he used to laugh at me, and he's like, I can't believe you said that. I'm like, I don't know how to say it. And then I slowly learned.
Is Dada, is he an anime fan at all?
He is. He's a major anime fan.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he loves his anime. I'll be like, okay, the kids are sleeping. We could watch a movie together. He's like, no, I have to finish my shows. And he'll go and watch his like anime shows. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll watch Netflix by myself.
I think you don't realize because if you don't keep it up within like the week, you get spoiled. You know, it's like it's just the same as American shows, like, and it's anime for like it's a very different type of cartoon compared to you get the American cartoons. You know, if you just had the smallest spoiler, it just ruins everything. you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can understand when he says, "No, I've got to catch up on my anime for the movie."
Yeah, like, okay, fine, whatever. If it makes you happy, sure. I guess I'll watch my show by myself.
But
I'll try to
you
make him
see,
feel bad,
a
and
lot
it
of
won't work.
anime, they got like no chill as well. They'll kill off a character, and they're like, "What? Who died last week?" You know, it's like
You're like, wait, what?
yeah. Anyway,
So you're really into anime. Is your wife into anime also?
she kind of follows the storyline. She follows the storyline of current One Piece, and then I think she gets irritated with like One Piece. They take very long to get to a point, as you know, by 900 episodes. They call their seasons arcs, and basically, she's following and she's listening to the story. It's like, but haven't they done that yet? So they'll talk about doing something for like 4 episodes. And she'll be like, "Oh, they're still talking about that. I thought they would have finished it already." You know, and so she listens because I watch mostly on my phone. So she's following the stories, kinda. You know, if
you're going to go through 4 episodes of somebody talking about doing something, there is no way. They should, for 5 minutes, they should talk about it. They get to that 6 minutes, I'm out.
It's exaggerated to give a point. But like, if you had to say if you had to put a lineup of the characters and say, like, if I put Naruto up and I say that's One Piece, that's Luffy from One Piece, she'd say, okay, cool. And she'll agree with you. But she doesn't really know what the characters look like.
Right.
She'll recognize the voices and that sort of thing, but she doesn't actually watch.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, that's cool.
See,
at least you guys have that.
One of the reasons I couldn't get into Dragon Ball back in the day, because a friend of mine used to watch it constantly, and I couldn't get into it because that very same thing you just said is they took so long. Like, they literally be sitting there and the guy is powering up and the characters are looking, going, he's powering up. What do we do? And it's like, hit him while he's powering up. Why are you talking about it? Like, I couldn't get it. I was like, oh my goodness.
Couldn't they just kick out the extension cord to get the power off?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the older style now. I don't think they do too much of that.
And it's not like I didn't watch anime. There's certain ones from back in the day I followed a little bit here and there, but just certain ones, it was just, oh, come on, this is ridiculous. What are you guys doing here? So it's definitely not for everyone. You have to find the right one to get you into it. And once you get into it, then you're more open to watch it more.
Exactly it, yeah.
Yeah.
If you find the right one,
I'm still waiting.
So many different genres.
I think that's what the Pop Patrol said, right? He's like, if you find the right one,
yes,
then you'll like it or love it.
It's kind of like a drug. You find your gateway, and then you just because once you get into it, then you kind of.
So you're saying you need to be on drugs to watch anime? Is that what you're saying?
No.
So is there a particular one? Should it be the real hardcore stuff to enjoy these things? I see.
But yeah, like you just eventually start watching more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
Right. So you get hooked on it, right?
Kind of sounds like collecting Funko Pops. You need to find that one, and then
you're hooked.
And you have 700 of them.
All right, guys. So out of your entire collection, if you had to choose only one Funko Pop to keep, which one would you keep? Oh, that's quick.
Darth Vader, my very first one. That'll always be my answer. That's
what
my
is that?
favorite.
The light and sound?
No, the first Darth Vader pop, blue box. It's the first pop I ever bought. It's
very
the
nice.
first pop I bought. It's my favorite pop. It's my most special pop. This pop actually sat in a box for like 2 years in storage before I even started collecting pops. Because, like I said, I used to see them, and I was like, I'm not getting sucked in. But then, of course, they did Star Wars, and I was like, well, I'll get Vader. And then I put him in a box, and when I finally started collecting, I pulled them out, and I was like, oh, I forgot I had this one in here. And it's still in great shape, and that's my favorite. Love it. It's my most special pop.
So it's most special not because of the value?
No, not because of the value, just because of what first of all, what Star Wars means to me. Love Star Wars. See, I got on my Blue Harvard shirt. Those who know Star Wars know. And Vader is my favorite character. So yeah, that it's just sentimental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, if you're talking about value, I'd just grab a whole shelf and throw it out the window, be like, save the pops.
I just wanted to know what's your number one favorite pop from your collection. If you had to keep, you would keep that one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what about you, bearded barbarian?
My favorite pop is the Bearded Barbarian 10-inch custom pop. I've never spent as much money on a pop as I spent on this pop. You have no idea how much money I spent, and time and energy and discussions. It is amazing, and of course, it's of a great character, a beloved character. And it actually fell. It used to be in my background. You used to see it here, and it fell off, and the little shield came off, so I had to re-glue it, attach it, and I'm waiting to find something to hold him up. He's very top heavy, much like myself. He's got a big head that sort of that causes him to tip over. So I need to get something to hold him up. That's why he's currently not in my background. Right, he's in a MASH unit over here. So, but I would he's more important than some people's lives. I'm just saying. I'm not going to name any names, but yeah, that's my favorite pop. Now, if we're talking about other pops other than custom. I have some autograph pops that I really like. And I got one of TJ Miller. It's not worth that much. It was like a $10 pop. And it's when he was in Silicon Valley. I don't know if anybody ever saw that show. It's an amazing show if you haven't seen it.
I haven't watched it, but I know what it is.
It's three seasons long. It's not as long. It's not 900 episodes, but it's gold. Okay, so you need to go check that out. And he autographed it. I went to a show and he autographed it, and he was very nice. And I just thought it was a really cool thing. Cool. But so that was number 2. The one of me is much more important. So.
Are you for real though?
What's that?
Your number 1 is actually a pop of you?
Yeah. Did you haven't seen it before?
No.
I can go grab it. I'll go grab it. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. I thought he was fibbing.
No, I think he used to be behind up here.
You see where
the Beast Man is.
He-Man pop is the 10-inch. It used to be there. Yeah.
Barbarian.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
So it broke?
Well, what happened is you can see the shield. Like when it's the see what it is it's 2 pops. The bottom is like from a He-Man pop, like a 10-inch He-Man, and the top was actually a Michael Jordan pop, if you can believe that or not.
Oh wow.
And what they had because I had to find something with sort of a blank slate. And they put, the hair on it. It's all done with clay and stuff like that.
So they added the hair and the beard and all that. Wow.
Right, they added all that,
That's
and then they painted it for me, etc.
He's amazing.
And added it on. But the problem is, it's really top heavy, so it doesn't. You got to be real careful. It's like I said, it fell down, and this kind of popped up. It's glued on there now. It's fine, but I got to find something like a Barbie holder. Those little Barbie holders that grabs things around the neck. But a Barbie holder ain't going to work for this because it's actually very heavy. So I have to get like a custom thing made. So, but it was cool. I really enjoyed it. And like I said, it cost me, if I'm being honest, $250 for this thing to be made. So, not cheap. Not cheap.
Yeah, it doesn't look cheap.
Worth it.
Even
they did a great job.
Decide not to collect Funkos. That's something you keep for.
Oh yeah, because it's you. Yeah. If I had a custom, that would probably be mine too. I'd be like, oh, my custom, of course, because it's me.
Yeah.
Well, I was originally going to get just like a 4-inch custom because that's what most people do when they get a custom made, and this was the first time this company had ever done a 10-inch custom, and they were sort of concerned because there's not a lot of bodies to work from. But the problem is, I did it so I could put it in my background, you could see it, right? Because you can see the 10-inch pops really well. So that's why I decided to go this route. And of course, it costs a lot more to do that. But anyway, my wife got it for me for my birthday. It was really nice of her to do that, etc.
That's nice.
Amazing stuff, bro.
Cool.
Yeah, I got her some pots and pans for her birthday, so it worked out.
Oh no, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
Now
what?
you're fibbing.
Why would you get her stuff she can throw at you, man? You got to get her stuff she can't throw at you. Pots and pans. Zach, what's up, bro?
Hi.
I'm of course teasing. I'm a wonderful husband. I really am.
Okay, so what did you get her for her birthday? Tell me.
I really don't remember. It was really good. It was really good. Let's see. What would sound good for me to say? I'm going to say a really nice piece of jewelry. Really nice piece of jewelry with my name on it. You know what I'm saying? Like this. I thought that was romantic.
Oh, boy. So.
You never know where it's going to go with him.
Oh, man.
No. Just hit you from the side.
It would be funny if you just saw a frying pan. Ding!
My first live. I don't know if anybody saw this. Years when we were doing this, it was my 200 subscriber live, and we were on there, and she was quote unquote helping me. And this is the last time she's ever helped with a live. And she was doing different things, and we were having internet problems. And I was yelling, and she was like, "Oh, blah blah blah," and I thought nobody could hear what we were saying, and we were kind of yelling back and forth. My brother started texting me. He's like, everybody can hear everything that they're saying, and people are concerned that your wife's in trouble there. Something like there's gonna be some domestic violence or something. I was like, I'm more concerned what she's going to do to me. So, yeah, it was unfortunate.
And for those who want to see
this
that
is
video,
going well for your
still
first
up.
live. It really is. It's still up there if anybody's interested.
Go watch it.
I've never seen it, but you're welcome to go look.
It's 200 subscriber video, giveaway video live.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, don't forget to push the button.
Yeah, hit that like, subscribe if you haven't.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like
button. I love that part.
Oh, freaking love her. She is so adorable.
Okay. With Dada, I don't know what's his #1 pop that he would keep. Maybe one of the signed Funko Pops of Dragon Ball, but I don't know. And with Tyla, it would probably be one of her Diamond Collection Funkos or a horror pop. I don't know. But I will let you guys know.
It would surprise me if it was a horror pop.
Yeah.
Such a young person to love horror. Like,
she loves horror. She does. For Halloween, I was like, you know what? You could be Jigsaw because she has a little red tricycle too. So I'm like, that would be perfect if you could be Jigsaw. And then she's like, but I also want to be something else. I'm like, don't worry, you get 2 costumes, one for the pumpkin patch and one for actual Halloween. And then she's like, okay, because I'm like, brother will be Chucky, and we could all do like a horror theme.
Right.
So hopefully that will all work out.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Gotta see pictures. Gotta see pictures.
Oh, they will be posted.
So what you got, Pop T? I already know what you would keep. You would keep Luffy, your first one.
No, listen, on contrary, before I got this bad boy, it would have been Luffy, but considering that this is Grail, and I finally got this.
Okay,
this
all right.
Yeah, that's a good pop.
Not really for what it's worth in a sense, but what it's worth to me, you would say.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is my Grail, and my wife actually bought it for me by surprise. I didn't know she bought it. Basically, she saw it on one of the groups they were selling it, and it's really rare this side. And she bought it. She said, "I got you a pop. What is it?" And she says, I want you to open on the video, but I don't want you to because you might get a little bit emotional. And I opened up and I saw was that. I was like, oh my God, really? So I was really happy with it. But yeah, and as Murphy's Law, once I actually got it, you could find them everywhere.
That's sometimes how it happens. It's like you can't find it anywhere. You finally get one, and then it's everywhere. You're like, come on, man.
And it's actually, funny enough, that's the same with Toby. I couldn't find Toby anywhere because I wanted to collect the evil group that he's part of. Mm-hmm. And once I bought Toby, you can actually literally find him everywhere now. It's ridiculous. It took me maybe 4 months after I decided to actually find him. Mm-hmm. Then I found him, and then thereafter it's just everywhere. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? But Murphy's Law.
Yeah, that's what it is. Nice.
I love how all of our pops, the one pop that we would keep is something that means something to us, not value per se. Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because as collectors, we collect stuff. It's always more sentimental than for monetary. I mean, monetarily that plays into it because you can sell stuff for more than you paid for it sometimes, but that's not why we do it. We collect because we like collecting, and then the monetary value just comes with it.
So guys, if you guys don't mind, I have a box here from the Pop Patrol. He sent me a box. Do you guys mind if I open it up?
No, not at all.
It's what I think it's what we asked him to get. Like that.
So
Yeah,
we
Jenna
each get a
gives-
pop out of the box. Is that what you're saying? That's
We
great.
get to
That's really
choose.
nice of you.
I
Thank you,
don't
Paw
know what's in
Patrol.
here.
Thank you, Data. We appreciate
Thank you, Ricardo. We appreciate it.
Okay, so he sent us hot cash.
Ooh.
Very kind. Sent us a
Hot cash
letter.
is
I hope.
almost good as real cash, but not quite.
Yeah. There's a little.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, there's a little letter from
Oh, the little
him.
one is one of these. That's amazing.
No, what is this?
It says, "I hope the pops find you in good health. Plus the small extra."
Mom, look, candy.
Oh, Tyler found the
it's
extra.
candy.
Here,
I know
can I
she
show our
found the
friends?
candy.
He sent us some Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, Jolly Ranchers, awesome.
Yeah, love Jolly Ranchers. Here you go. Don't. You could probably have one, not all, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna have
Because
one.
you have to have dinner soon.
I'm gonna have one.
Okay, you can have one. Okay. So we got Katsuki. Oh, can you see it? An anime pop. My hero.
Oh, Bakugan. Bakugan.
Bakugo.
Yeah.
That's
Is
a
that
nice
the new
one.
one, or is it?
I think it's a new one, yeah.
Hot Topic one.
The Hot Topic
The new one. That's really
one that
cool,
just
man.
came out.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got Gang Orca.
Gang Orca, nice.
That's a loaded box right there. Like already, just
Yeah, it is.
full loaded.
And we got, what is this? Demongo? I don't know how to say it. Demongo?
From
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack,
Yeah, I
yeah.
never watched Samurai Jack, so I wouldn't know about that one.
And that is it. That is it.
Pretty awesome box.
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
so he helped us out and he got us those pops because we couldn't get them here, which was very kind. And then he shipped them over to us. And shipping's so fast. Like 2 days max, I think.
Yeah, it depends where you're shipping from.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason.
It reminds me when I
I
ship something to JKL that gets there like in 2 days. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, he shipped me something that came here like 3 days. I shipped him
Thank you,
something.
Ricardo.
It goes around the world and then comes back to me.
And then comes back to you.
Like the fastest thing I ever shipped overseas was the package I shipped to Funko Mad, and she's in England, and the box got there in like 3 days. And I don't know how, but everywhere else I've shipped out of the US, it takes forever. But to get to her, it took 3 days. I'm like, what's going on with shipping? I don't get this. I don't get it. It's frustrating, especially sending overseas. It's just frustrating. I just shipped the box to Nadia.
It's actually funny.
That box went to Poland and then came to her. Like, why did it go to Poland? And she said the box even says it went to Poland on the box. I'm like,
well, Canada's near Poland. I mean, when I took geography, Canada was right next to Poland.
It's funny.
Yeah,
to
that's
think
bizarre.
During the pandemic and everything, they would actually improve in shipping, but they just kind of made it worse.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
But yeah.
Thank you so much, Ricardo.
Yay! Paw Patrol. If you're not watching the Paw Patrol, guys, you better get on that. Paw Patrol's awesome.
Yes.
And he was a guest on my show way back when. Yes, he likes anime too.
And he's Canadian. And
Canadian.
he's my bestie. Along with this one, Jess from the Married Geeks. Yes, she sends me a box. It takes over a month to get to me.
I don't understand why. Why though? That's so crazy.
I don't know, but if I send something over to you guys, it's quick.
Yeah.
I guess Canada just is particular with what comes into the country.
Ask yourself now: is the problem with the other countries, or is the problem with America? That's the question.
Well, I don't know, because when I ship out of the country,
if we're sending it, it's getting there quickly.
So I think the problem with us, like with me, is Canada. Like the Canadian system with shipping, there's an issue. But I don't know. See, it goes fast. From here, I don't know.
The customs, because when I ship it, like if you follow the tracking, it's usually out of the country in 2-3 days, and that's when it takes forever to get to where it's going. So I don't understand. Like, it's something with customs. It's something with customs. The customs coming into the country, like you guys are getting your stuff in here quick. But customs going out, when we send it to somewhere, it's
America
like
just lets everything come in. Like, no,
it's like send us whatever, and it's like, why?
Just send us anything.
I mean, I don't mind because I like getting my packages fast, but you know, why when I send stuff, it takes forever? It's
mysterious.
Yeah, I sent something to Portugal, and that was 5 months ago. It's still sitting in customs, and I had sent 2 things to the exact same address, and it had gotten there in a week and a half before. And then for whatever reason, it's been sitting there. And then they sent a letter to the people that were supposed to receive it and said, we got some problems. And those people sent it to me, and I looked at it, and it's in Portuguese. And just like, I can't speak Portuguese. I barely speak English. Can you get this thing? So you sent it back to the people, and they're like, yeah, they don't have an English version of it. How am I supposed to answer the question if I can't even speak the language to answer it? Then they got figured it out, and they wanted to know how much was I selling it to them for? What was my business information? I'm like, I'm not running a business. I'm sending a free pop to somebody for no. It's just crazy. And now they're supposedly sending it back to me. So, and now I need to send some more stuff to the same people again. So I'm wondering if this is going to work out or not. I have no idea. So
yeah, that's how I felt with Pop T. I sent them something, they sent it back. Then I had to send him more stuff, so I just put everything in a bigger box and sent it. And now that's coming back, and it's like, listen, I'll just bring it to you when I come to Ireland.
That's the best way.
Are you going to be in Ireland soon, or how's that going to work out? Is that part of your route when you drive the train?
Yeah, next stop Ireland.
I think the most irritating thing is they didn't actually give him a reason why either. They just said it was.
Yeah, it's just said refused.
The first time it was.
The first time it said refused, and it's like, yeah, by who? Who refused it?
I mean, did you put drugs up inside the pop? Is that how it happened? I mean, that could have been a problem. I could see that being a problem.
I wonder what they think is in the box. I mean, they can X-ray it. They got the drug sniffing dogs and all that stuff. It's nothing harmful in there. I mean, I don't know what pops are made out of. It says vinyl, but as far as I know, it's safe.
I sent something to Japan, and they made, it was a big mystery box with a bunch of stuff in it. Mm-hmm. They made the person go down to the post office or whatever place it was accepting it and open all the stuff right in front of them. Wow. So the idea was they were going to make a video. So they opened all the stuff, and then they had to bring it back, and then. So that was unfortunate, but at least they got their stuff. I mean, that was the thing that's frustrating is that people didn't even get the stuff. Now I got to send it back. And of course I can't get my money back. So yeah,
that's the worst part. It's like, you can't even get your money back. It's like, it's not my fault. Whatever happened with the package once I shipped it, I paid to have it shipped. I paid what was told that's needed to be paid. So why, when it comes back to me, I have to pay again? It wasn't my fault. So. That's the frustrating.
That's the irritating part about it, and they're not even telling you a good reason. It's just stupid.
Yeah. So now I have to figure out why this package can't get delivered. So we'll see.
Well, hopefully, you guys will figure it out soon.
I'm glad everybody else is having the same issue, so I know it's not just me.
No, misery does it.
Oh man.
All right, guys, we got 5 people in the chat still. Thank you, everyone who hung out with us.
Yes.
Hit the like.
Tomorrow's FunCon Part 2. What's Part 2?
Yeah.
We're having a Part 2.
I have no idea.
I didn't know there was stuff going to come out tomorrow.
Does anyone in the chat know what's FunCon Part 2? For who?
I think it's just a second.
Second what?
Oh, I thought he said I have a question for you.
No. I was going to ask you a question. Do you actually collect Funko Pops yourself?
I wouldn't go and buy it unless it was a really interesting one I wanted. Mm-hmm. But I have Pops that were gifted to me. That's part of my collection now, yes. But I wouldn't go out of my way to spend my own money. Yeah. Does that make sense?
You sound like Kay. Kay is the same way. Like, she won't buy them herself, But if I buy them for her or people give them to her, she'll take them. But she doesn't buy them herself. It's like,
yeah. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, if I was gifted them, I would happily keep them nicely. Or I would hint to Dada, oh, that's cute, so he can add it to his collection so I can look at it. So it's kind of like it's part of my collection.
right.
But unless, like, let's say, like, if you guys know me, you guys know I love Usher, the singer. If there was a Funko Pop of him, I would 100% go out and buy it. If it was $100, $200, yeah, $200 probably the max I would spend, I would buy it. Anything more, I would probably think about it. Like, do I really need it? I don't know.
Well,
you could probably have one a custom made. Actually, I can make a custom and send it to you, and you just send me $200. I mean,
no.
If that'd be something you're interested in.
No,
I'm a good
see,
painter.
I wouldn't.
I'm a good painter.
No, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, if it was something like that, I would definitely buy it out of my own pocket.
Well, Funko watches our videos, so be on the lookout for that Usher Pop. It's coming.
I've said this many times. If there is a Funko Pop that is not made that I would like, yeah, I would want an Usher Funko Pop. And even Tyler's like, can they make a lip gloss Funko Pop with like a diamond collection one? Because she loves lip gloss. Right. So she's like, can they make a diamond collection lip gloss Funko? She would probably buy that.
Yeah, I thought lip gloss was a thing. You're saying it's a person?
No, it's the lipstick. Listen, they're making pops out of trouble pieces and Play-Doh.
Oh, you're talking about like a thing of lip gloss with 2 legs on it.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Legs nice. Well, not as weird.
No weirder than all the other stuff they do.
She's like, I love Pringles. There's a Pringles one.
Oh, I saw that in GameStop today.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it. I was like, oh, but then I saw Angela, so I bought Angela. But yeah,
I would have done the same. But yeah, Tyler would definitely buy that.
Yeah. And I actually wanted the Pringles can too, so I was happy when I saw it. But then I saw Angela. I'm like, okay, well, I want this more. So
actually, I wanted the Pringles can too, but I wanted it full of Pringles. So I don't need the legs. You can keep the legs. Just give me the can of Pringles. And chips. So,
actually, you can keep the can. Just give me the contents, right? I just want the Pringles. Yeah.
So you want me just a handful of chips? You want someone to hand you the chips right in their hand? That's how germs spread. Okay.
Yeah, because that's my concern right now.
Right.
If anybody's interested, though, I was going to mention earlier the GameStop I went to today. It's in downtown Brooklyn. They have the Soundwave, the 10-inch one that comes with the cassette tapes. So if anybody's looking for one, they have one. I'll buy it and ship it. You just have to pay for it. Just putting it out there because I know some people were looking for it.
All right, guys, you guys heard it here. If you guys are in need, let him know.
Yeah, hit me on Instagram. I'll buy it. I'll ship it. You pay for it.
If I buy it, can you ship it to Ireland for me? That really by way of Poland and Canada and wherever else.
I wouldn't even want to ship it overseas. I'd be too scared it's going to get shipped back. I'm like, no.
U.S. shipping only.
U.S. shipping only.
Listen, but
I'm gonna have to start doing that.
What was so irritating also about when that package came back the first time, it was damaged. Like,
it came back to me damaged. On top of it coming back, it came back damaged. It's like, I know I didn't ship it like this.
It went all around the world. I mean, what did you expect?
I was like, oh my God. Now I got to see how this one comes back. Because if this one comes back damaged, I'm going to be really pissed off that I had to ship it twice and it came back damaged twice.
Basically, Vincent, if you want a pop, he's going to take a picture of the pop and email you the picture. That's pretty much all you're going to do.
Be an NFT.
This is your pop in my collection on the shelf. Anytime you want to check it out, I will take a picture and send it to you. How does that sound?
I'm sending him NFTs. I'm just going to send him pictures of all the pops I have that's supposed to be his, and they're just going to be sitting in my collection.
You got a corner in the shop.
That's right. That's right. Have your own little show. And I'm going to take them out the box just because I know you would.
Doot. My little one just woke up.
There he is. I hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, what's
Do you guys
up?
want to touch base on anything else? Oh, next week. So, next week, Chase's Kingdom will be up, right?
Yes, next week. Pop the chaos. Chase's Kingdom is hosting.
Keep posted
So if
to
you guys don't already
Instagrams
follow
and
him,
socials.
go and check out his channel. Follow him on Instagram, on YouTube. He will post the date and time, so
Yes.
that is coming soon.
Yes, as soon as we lock that down. Yes.
But that should be fun. He's full of energy, and it's going to be chaotic. I can guarantee it's going to be a chaotic episode.
Yes.
Where is Chase tonight anyway? What's his deal?
He said he was watching a game somewhere. I think the Bucks are playing. Somebody's playing tonight. There's some game on.
The Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Tampa Bay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're competing against Tom Brady tonight. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's probably what.
and
it
we're
is.
winning. Winning. He could have been on the live and had the TV going in the background, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could have. He could have.
He can't multitask.
New and old came on, so he could have come on, but no worries.
It's okay, yeah.
We
got it.
We'll mess with him on his live next week. We got him. But
Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in next week. I don't know what the topic will be, but stay tuned. Make sure you guys follow him for updates. Yeah, follow all of us. I'm pretty sure most of them in the chat already are subscribed to us and follow us. Anyone in the chat have any questions for us? Now is the time.
Get them all out there.
Yep. Ask away.
Ask away.
Nothing is off topic.
Well, some things are off topic.
Such as what? What? Start listing them, JK. So I can make my list for my life. The things that you don't know about JKL and need to know about JKL.
All you need to know about me is what I put in my videos. That's it. That's all you need.
I learned a lot today from all of you during this live that I didn't even know. So
I learned a lot too.
Yeah.
I try not to do too much learning in the evening like this, so that was kind of unfortunate. But I'll take it. I got no choice. Learning's very overrated, folks. You know what I mean? This is supposed to be my time for my brain to just ooze out of my ears as I watch some mindless something. So, but it's all good.
Okay. What'd you say, Vincent? I missed that.
Hello, Vincent. We're having a live right now. How are you? Every now and then, you notice Vincent he'll be staring at the camera, but he's not there. I don't know where he is. He is elsewhere. And I don't mean Ireland. I mean he's on another planet.
I daydream very easily. Like I get lost in my thoughts. Congo have got hoodies coming out. Is it the first time they've ever sold hoodies, or I don't know.
Hoodies?
As far as I know, because
hoodies.
Oh, hoodies. Oh, okay.
You know, the jumpers.
I don't know if they ever had hoodies. I know they had shirts because I have a lot of their shirts.
I've seen,
I think hoodies might be
I
new.
just saw today. It's with that
Okay.
Well,
Do you wear hoodies, Pop the Heat? Is that your thing?
Well, just a question. I'm curious too
the
now.
hood messes up my hair. I don't like it.
I wear
don't
hoodies.
Like
I love my hoodies.
I feel like there's something grabbing me on the back of the neck when I'm wearing a hoodie. Like something's pushing me right here. I don't like it.
I love wearing hoodies. Actually,
I love the hoodies.
in winter in Ireland, I sleep in a hoodie because it gets so damn cold here.
What? You sleep in a hoodie?
You don't have like heat in your place or what?
No, we do, but it just gets so
Listen,
cold. Like
you just turn it up. Like you just get to go like this a little bit.
He started collecting pops, so
it goes down to
gotta pick your battles.
So you put the pops all around you for warmth. Is that what you're saying? You just kind of like pile them all over you like a blanket.
That's what he uses the boxes for.
Is that right? You burn the boxes at the foot of the
boxes
bed
for heat.
We need to send him a heated blanket.
Right.
You know those heated blankets? Yeah, we need to send him one.
Yeah, we should send it to Poland and ask the Polish guy to drop it off at your house.
To ask the Polish guy.
Ask the Polish guy to drop it off his house.
A little bit warmer.
Oh man.
So you sleep in a hoodie? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And socks? Do you wear socks too?
No socks. I can't have my feet.
Okay. That's just so uncomfortable.
Don't your feet get cold?
Yeah, I don't like
So do
sleeping
you
in
throw your
socks.
feet up into the sleeves of the hoodie like the little pouch or something like that? You stick your foot in the little pocket holes right here.
Listen.
I'm not flexible enough to do that. I don't think.
Vincent's so annoyed.
If you actually saw my physique, you would know that there's no way I'm fitting my foot in my hoodie pockets.
I find that getting them into the pockets is not that difficult. Getting them out, that's where you have your
The
problem.
problem getting out. I agree with you. That will be more trouble.
Oh, I don't think this is the information people want to know about us.
Oh.
Listen,
you don't know that, JKL. You're assuming.
I am assuming.
It's not standing that you can actually see. Yeah, you're assuming. Maybe people want to know.
Well, people think you look like Steven Seagal. Now, the question is, do you look like Steven Seagal 20 years ago or Steven Seagal now? Because that makes a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Steven Seagal on crack. Like, I don't see how the hell Steven Seagal.
I would take the compliment as 20 years ago. If you want to take it the other part,
I would just take it.
They
say Bearded Barbarian looks like George Lucas. So.
Yeah, they do. A young George Lucas.
A young George Lucas.
A spry George Lucas.
He actually does.
That's what I say.
He actually does.
He's actually 20 years older than me. It's not much of a compliment.
George Lucas is still alive, isn't he?
Yeah.
You're saying that I resemble a dead guy? That's not cool. What's that all about?
You look like
zombie
a dead George Lucas.
You look just like zombie George Lucas.
Hey, there's your Halloween costume.
There you go. There's my Halloween costume.
You could actually listen. You could actually go somewhere and you could sell signatures and you could just pretend you're George Lucas and you can make side money.
This is
could
true. I mean, when I went
hustle for all we know, like.
It is one of my side hustles. I actually do sign a lot of those autographs. When I was in Disney and I went to the Star Wars area down in Disney, multiple people did come up to me and ask. They didn't think I was George Lucas. They said, you look like him. Like it's enough of a difference. But if I wore the glasses and, had the shirt like that kind of shirt that he wears and stuff like that, I'd probably make it happen.
You could pass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's passable. Sure.
You just go to one of the conventions and
then going to get away.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk into the convention with a folding table underneath my arm, and then I'm going to walk over to the end of the line, fold it down, put a sheet. People won't notice. They put a sheet up there and sit down and just start signing autographs.
Yeah. Just start making up fake stories about Star Wars.
If you pretend like you're trying to get away, like they're gonna be like, "Here's George Lucas."
Yeah, put your head down, like you're trying not to be noticed.
Get away.
It's George Lucas.
Okay, we have a question in the chat. Someone's asking us, "What did we have for dinner?"
Zach, Funko PDX. What I had Popeyes, just chicken.
Spicy or regular?
Regular.
Spinach.
No, chicken, not the spinach.
I thought.
I had.
Oh, I thought he had spinach. I was gonna ask.
I ate. I have more over there, but I ate 2 breasts, 2 wings, a thigh, and a leg. That was dinner.
You ate a whole chicken.
You ate all that?
Chicken.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Because I don't do carbs like that. I'm doing keto, so I don't eat.
But there's a lot of breading on that chicken there, buddy. You are doing carbs. You're eating a lot of carbs.
Well, it's low carb. It's not like no carb.
It's breading. It's covered in breading. You ate a ton of carbs.
No, I didn't eat that much of the skin.
You're trying to fool yourself. And I'm eating chicken. It's just protein, except when it's covered in breading.
The skin is the best part.
No, right. I ate some of the skin. I ate all of the skin.
You ate all that skin.
I'm very moderate with it. So, but the reason I bought it is because I didn't feel like cooking. So, because I typically cook my meals, I don't eat out a lot.
I did not make dinner yet. It's 6 p.m. So I need to make dinner for the kids. But yeah, what am I gonna make? I don't know. I'll just look.
Well, thanks.
I love
thanks
tacos.
To barbarian, I feel for like cream spinach now, garlic cream spinach.
You want cream spinach now?
That's what you guys are having, grilled spinach, is that what you said?
Cream spinach. We had mac and cheese. We had mac and cheese tonight. I haven't eaten it yet.
So you're eating all the carbs that JKL isn't eating. Is that what it is? You're kind of like, together you got a meal. You know what I mean? You put those two things together.
And he likes sending me snacks and stuff.
I'm eating all these carbs.
He sends me snacks and biscuits and stuff, and I'm like, stop sending me carbs.
I'm causing Jake out to cheat.
But I always eat it though, because it'd be good. It's good stuff, man.
I had a frozen pizza, but it was a very healthy frozen pizza.
You didn't cook it?
Well, I put it in the oven. I mean, it was, I didn't eat it frozen. I did stick it in the oven, but I didn't create it.
Okay, what was on it?
Oh no!
It had like some spicy pepperonis on there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was what is it? I was going to say Hotel California, but that's a song. It's California Pizza Kitchen, and it was like a really thin crust one.
Uh-huh.
I hummed
California while you ate it.
No, while I ate it, I did. I ate most of it. I didn't eat the whole thing. I left one small piece for my wife. So we shared a pizza is the way I look at it. When you eat like 98% of the pizza and you leave this much, we share a pizza.
Well, technically, you're right. That is sharing.
It wasn't an even share.
You're not wrong.
Share.
If sharing is caring.
You're not wrong.
Hey, Tyler says that a lot. Sharing is caring.
It is. I haven't had pizza in a while. I want pizza.
If you get thin crust, it's not that bad. And I can make some. Have you ever made any cauliflower pizza, JKL?
No. I
made my own cauliflower pizza, and it is amazing. It's
good.
Perfect. Excellent recipe. Little almond flour, some cauliflower mashed down real with some cheese. You can make a good crust.
Yeah.
It tastes really, really good.
Yeah.
The ones you buy in the box are not good, though.
Yeah, I haven't bought those. I've done the crust when you make it out of like nacho cheese.
We have to have dinner.
But I haven't done the cauliflower crust yet. But I'm going to try it because I've got almond flour. I've got almond flour, hazelnut flour, coconut flour, all the weird flours that it's supposed to taste like real bread.
The only thing about cauliflower crust,
keto bread is pretty good.
Is that it's soft. Like it's not like when you eat a thin crust pizza, it's kind of firm.
Yeah.
And you can fold it and eat it. You can't. You got to eat it with a fork. That's the thing that's kind of. So.
That's all right.
Hey,
I've never tried that.
Better than nothing. It's good.
I've never tried that. But I don't like eating pizza with fork, so I don't know if I want to try that.
Well, you can take the thing and kind of like flip it in the air and kind of like catch it because it's just so soft. You can't do it with your hands. So, like sometimes I'll take the plate and fold it, hold it up like this, and it usually hits me in the face and makes a mess. But it tastes good. It tastes really good. So.
Okay, so you mentioned something about the plate. So I heard, or I've seen even photos that Americans eat on paper plates. Is that correct?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes? I mean, I heard like all the time.
Oh, no. I have.
Well, it's convenient. I mean,
I have paper plates because if I don't want to like dirty a dish, I'll use a paper plate and just throw it away. But no, I have like regular dishes. I have glass plates.
But, I think it's more of a millennial thing, though. I think a lot of millennials don't like doing dishes anymore. And they've gotten to a point where they make paper plates and then they'll just throw it all out, even plastic forks and the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, the plastic plates and things. Like when I'm here, when my kids are here, they go through the paper and plastic plates like nothing because they don't like doing dishes. Right. So all the plastic utensils here, they'll use and right in the garbage. So yeah.
Okay.
In South Africa,
one time for Thanksgiving, we used plastic plates. I thought it was fine. Plastic plates and plastic forks for Thanksgiving. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. It's not good when you're eating a steak though, because when you cut through,
it's not good
sawing through, you saw right through a paper plate. Like I had a paper plate on my lap, and I had a steak and a baked potato on it, and I cut right through, and it was.
And you stabbed yourself in the leg. And
I did. I thought the steak was bloody. I was like, this steak's a little bloody, and it turned out it was my leg. So. It did make it nice and juicy though, which was good. You don't want a dry steak.
Yeah, see,
in South Africa, when we used to have barbecues. We used to use paper plates because there will always be so many people coming to the barbecue. So, like the whole idea of the dishes, you wouldn't have to have so many dishes after a big barbecue.
Right.
Yeah, okay, that I understand. If you're having a party or a barbecue, a lot of people over, sure, use paper plates, foam plates, whatever. But on the daily, I mean, Jess, like the Married Geek, she's here. Like sometimes she would send me a picture of her food, whatever. If it's on a paper plate, I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "It's just convenient."
Yeah.
But like for me, for me, it's kind of weird because I don't have it in my house.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And then when I see other people posting pictures or videos and I see it, I'm like, wait, is this like an American thing?
Like a thing? It's definitely something that's newer because, you wouldn't see a lot of people just having paper plates in their house constantly. But, it's just convenient.
But I think it's also got to do with family oriented maybe because Cynthia, you got kids and you got dad there with you. So it's plates, it's meals. if you got JKL, he's himself most of the time. So paper plates is like 100 times more convenient.
Yeah. But actually,
Yeah.
when I'm by myself, I use one plate, and there's this nice red plate that I have that I love. I use it for everything. So I use it, I'll wash it, put it in the strainer. The next time I have to eat, I'll use it, I'll wash it, I'll put it in the strainer. That's like the only plate in the house I use. All these plates, I only use one. But the paper plates, that's like I said, it's for convenience. Like, okay, let me not use my plate. I'll pull out a paper plate to use their plate. But like I said, with the kids, they don't like doing dishes, so they'll do the paper plates all the time. But
so listen, I think we must all send Cynthia a pack of 100 paper plates.
Yeah, paper plates. You got paper plates.
No way.
A pack of 100 paper plates.
No way. I can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Like,
I have a
I
dishwasher.
had,
You mentioned it. I have a dishwasher. I don't use it.
Well, paper plates
I
aren't
use
like
my
they used to
dishwasher.
be.
I run it twice a day at least. I got kids.
The paper plates aren't like they used to be. Like they used to be real thin and they were legitimately paper. Now they've got like a film on it, and they're actually in a lot of cases they're pretty decent. So,
yeah, they're very durable.
you can put some heavier stuff on it too. So
yeah, some of them you can use multiple times too. Like you could literally use it like a plate multiple times before you throw it away.
Okay, Ricardo, do not send me paper plates.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
you started a thing.
You
started a thing.
We can send the whole community and send Cynthia. Put it on your Instagram. Send Cynthia a paper plate.
Real New York pizza. There's so. I mean, when people ask me about New York pizza, I always have to say from where. Because while New York pizza is a thing, there's different versions of New York pizza. Like there's Brooklyn style, Bronx style, Manhattan style. And then you got to go into different ethnicities, like the way the Italians make it versus the way the Mexicans make it versus, whoever else. It's. I mean, there's not just like New York pizza.
Basically. I think people are thinking of that big flat one that's real thin, that's cold.
Yeah. You think like the basic pizza shop, basic recipe, but yeah, there's so many different variations on it.
There's something I always wanted to try, and I know it may be very cliche, is a chili dog from New York.
A what?
I don't know if that's
a chili dog.
Chili dog?
Chili dog?
Chili dog? Can you get it from the vendors and stuff? I mean, you live in New York?
Yeah. Dirty water hot dog, they call them. Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
I was gonna say, you know what's in that water is, buddy. That gives it its flavor, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
You can fight off about 12 diseases too. If you take it, you're good, man. You're really good. It's better than a vaccination shot. You're preserved.
Oh my goodness!
I used to sell those.
Did you?
Yeah.
How often do you change that water?
Once a day. You literally cook all the hot dogs in one thing of water all day. So that's why they call it dirty water dogs, because you don't change the water until the end of the day. So
are you one of those legit vendors or the kind that run when the police come?
No, we were legit. It's back when I was in high school. I was working with a friend of mine. His dad, he had a truck. He had a food truck. So he used to drive around and sell food out the back. He freaks? Oh, okay.
Do you guys not have chili dogs at all in Ireland? Or is it just because it's a New York one?
Try New York style.
But I just didn't know if you.
No,
you
just
guys
New
have
York
that at all
style,
there?
the whole thing. Walk down the streets in New York and get it from there. In South Africa, we had it's basically a beef sausage on a roll. The same emphasis, and fried onions on it. We call it a boerewors roll. And bro, that would be like you would have this, you'd literally faint. It's gorgeous. Oh man.
See, now I want that. I want one.
Now I'm hungry. That pizza is gone now. I need something else.
I'm getting you guys back.
I need some steak.
Could you make one of those and put it in a box and send it to me here? I mean,
all right, guys. I have to feed my kids. I gotta make some dinner. So can we call it a night?
Sure. It's your stream. You end it when you're ready.
You could have thrown us up
Let's go.
Ages ago.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate everyone for joining in. Next week we have Chase's Kingdom. So make sure you guys are following him over there on Instagram, on YouTube. Make sure you're following all of us as well, which I'm sure you guys are.
Yes.
But yeah, until next week, do you guys have anything you want to say before I end it?
I got videos coming. Watch them.
I got some really good videos coming. You can watch those first, and then if you have time, go watch Jake L's video.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Awesome. Everyone has videos coming. That's awesome. So until next week, guys, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Bye.